Okay, just refreshing, making sure everything is good. All right, there we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Dice and Demons. As always, I am the DM for this, Max K, and I am joined by you. Start.
Kieran?
Ken.
You.
Oh. Crafty Andy. Nash.
Okay. Nice to see that this is still going without a hitch, as always. So,
I introduced our characters too.
that'll go. That'll go as time. So, bit of housekeeping to just get it out of the way first. There will be no stream of this next week. I'm busy with other things.
We have a wedding.
I have a wedding. I'm going to some. Is Corey's wedding next week?
Yes.
Oh, that's not.
Oh wow, two weddings at the same time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's going to be a couple weddings next week that we will not be able to stream with. So, yeah.
Okay, we'll stream the wedding.
I don't think they would like that very much.
Oh, Corey would. We'll do donuts in the backyard with his cars.
Noted. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get started. When we last left our adventurers, one had a vision of events yet to come as Chris dies on the inside.
Oh, I didn't know that was alcohol. I'm sorry.
What did you think it was?
Oh, I thought it was like ginger ale or something. Oh,
Fucking got him.
It's gonna be that kind of week, isn't it? Anywho, after a vision of things yet to come, our adventurers found themselves in a small oasis town, reeling from events of the not too distant past, which had somehow all made them collide here. But now events are beginning to stir. Now things start to move forward. And thus we begin tonight's episode. All of you wake in the refugee camp. Some a little sore from sleeping on the ground. Some not so much. In fact, they're feeling better. Whatever Andy gave you last time, it's definitely helped you out. You don't feel as much as shit as you did, but you're still feeling a little... As you wake and go outside, you notice that the refugee camp is a little more alive today. There's more hustle and bustle. People are getting set up and stuck in. They're well aware of this. They're probably going to be here for the long haul, and they know they need to pull their weight. So they're consolidating, getting things together, figuring out what they can do and how they can help out. Let me bring back up my notes here. Excuse you. But you also notice that there's a bit more of a panicked, on edge energy. And there's more townspeople in the refugee camp today. And they're definitely mirroring that really kind of apprehensive, nervousness, really on edge kind of feeling. What do you do?
I think we have to investigate and figure out what's bringing all these townspeople in this refugee camp all of a sudden.
Okay.
Can I automatically have a perception check? My perception is 15. Do I notice anything or hear anything with my good ears that might pique our interest? Like,
are they coming in because they're injured or something happened or something like that?
It's more now that the camp's been set up. They're now trying to come in and figure out, okay, how can we help you guys out? How can you help us out? What can we do to make this system work? Nice. But the townspeople coming in are definitely really on edge for some reason.
guess we're gonna make some conversation and see what's on their minds.
Okay.
Like, what brings you here, good sir?
So, the one town person that you stop, he's like, "Oh, well, we know that you're here because of the events that happened up in what was it?
Hidden Waters.
Hidden Waters, was it? Yeah. So we're just here to see if y'all need something, and there's always some work that can be done around here, and see if anyone can help us out. You scratch our back, we scratch yours, all that."
I was helping out some of the injured here. I don't know if anyone else needs assistance. I imagine they do. You should probably look for the commander.
In the meantime, too, as well, I have my brewmaster tools with me, and if you have hops and such, I can at least start making ale for people, at least make them feel a little bit better.
Oh, well, you'd want to go talk to the tavern heaps of the area then. I don't know if they need anything be brewed since they just got a shipment in of ale, but I'm sure if you can make it for them cheaper than they buy it, they'll be happy to help out.
Cool.
Shall we go to the tavern?
Well, we can split up real quick if we need. That way I can quickly do the thing I need to do just so I can bring people's spirits up a little bit more in the camp.
Okay.
I can head to the tavern because I got a little bit of rapport with the barkeep.
All right, I can hang around and see what the next move is for this encampment, because I imagine they're not planning on having permanent residents here
Yeah.
if they're injured.
And Roland can
Yeah,
stay with the Cal. At least I trust one of my own here.
That was the idea, anyways.
I mean, you know, based on what you've seen and who you helped out, that there are still plenty of injured around, but they're kind of beyond your help.
Right.
Like you just have a simple herbalism kit full of flex tape, so they're not that can't exactly fix internal bleeding.
You don't have lay on hands yet, do you?
No, I'm only level. Well,
And plus, he's a monk. He doesn't have.
I thought monks had good lay on hands.
not the
Paladins.
Oh, that's right, it's a paladin. I keep forgetting.
Yes, that's the name of the paladin.
So.
Technically, warlocks get kind of a healing-like ability for that.
I mean, as well as you're all kind of deciding this, the elder spots you and walks over. There you are. I was looking for you. How you feeling, pup?
A little bit better. I still don't know what's going on with this thing as I remove the bandages.
You don't need to do that. You can just tap it.
Oh, okay.
The bandages are still pretty fresh. You probably don't want to remove them. I'm sure whatever totem's in there will come with time, pup. Just let him sort things out. Whatever it is. Besides, you might also want to head into town, if you're not already. See if the Sunlight Order can help us out. I know there's a small conglomeration of them here. Have them come by, help out our injured, if you could. It can't hurt, at the very least.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. I was going to go to the tavern so I could actually see if anyone needs help with brewing stuff or me to brew things for them. So I can bring some spirits up around here.
It certainly can't hurt. And plus, ale in times like these definitely help out. As well, once you're done with that, I understand there's also a local Warforged caravan in town. They might need some help, and having the good feelings of the caravans, not a bad thing. So do what you will, but either way, help out, whichever you can.
Sounds like you're coming with me to the town.
Yeah, I am. Let's go.
Okay.
So I guess we're gonna head to the tavern then.
Okay. So as you walk into town, you kind of notice, there is kind of a large gathering of people. You have a feeling it was larger and they're kind of dissipating as well, but that panicked energy you were feeling earlier just really coming in hot from this group, and they're kind of just talking to each other, just really going. People are on edge in this group.
I'm gonna try to listen in to what people are saying.
Same.
I mean, you're not subtle about it, so one of them just looks like
Can I attempt to be subtle?
no. But you hear
We have good ears.
I can
you
roll
you
a
you
stealth
you you know, some people notice you coming in. They just one of them who really doesn't give a shit. He's more just panicked and doesn't give a fuck what you guys are. Walks up and is like, You heard the news, right, buds?
No, we just got up.
Oh, it's been confirmed. The rumors.
What rumors?
What?
The lion's moving. The lion is on the move. We were hearing rumors for months, but it's been confirmed. He's moving.
Got right, but what
What
does
the
that mean?
fuck is the lion?
Everyone, roll a knowledge check real quick, please.
I don't know what's open.
Oh,
Turn the key.
Turn it slightly to the right. Just lightly. It shouldn't take. There you go.
Ah.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for us.
This should not be a hard knowledge check.
Does the nat 20 work?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding. It's
14.
18 plus. Where's my proficiency?
I just used it.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Would this be under nature then, or just knowledge?
No.
Just
knowledge.
regular knowledge.
All right, so 18 plus 22.
Yeah, you pass easily. What'd you roll, Andy?
And he's not part of
Yeah, I'm
this.
not part of this.
It's Kenny. He's getting his.
Oh yeah, because we weren't here.
I rolled
Right, so my
5.
roll doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay, so both of you know. The lion is the leader of the Dragonborn right now. He is. If you said to anyone at the fate of the continent is in the lion's hands, you'd get very few arguments. Whatever command he gives to the Dragonborn, they follow. And not only does he command the Dragonborn, he holds court with the dragons themselves.
Is he the one that's at the War of the Dwarves?
They're not at war yet, but if he says we go to war, war happens. So he's one of the people that is dictating the future of the continent right now.
This is the one that I know from the previous rulers.
No, this is the Dragonborn. You know the dwarves, but no one's really familiar with the lion. He's only become pretty relevant within the past few months since the crisis began.
All right, so then I speak Draconic. So then that's
Okay.
going to be an interesting thing. Okay, cool.
So-
I know the dwarves, I don't know the dragons in, so it's a little change on what I was thinking.
So, but yeah, he's been pretty silent in terms of movements, like physical movements. He's mainly stuck to Dragonborn territory, but this confirms that he's moving. No one's quite sure where he's going. No one's sure why he's doing it, but if he's physically on the march, no one's quite sure how to take it, and it could be either nothing or it could be a bad thing. No one's quite sure.
So, okay, so even if we were to try to press them, they wouldn't know.
Yeah. I mean, again, there were rumors swirling for the past couple weeks that the lion was starting to move, and now it was just confirmed. He's moving men, and he's moving with them. And as well, it's not really much of a debate, but the lion is one of the most powerful beings on the planet. Not because he commands one of the great powers, but just in terms of actual raw power. It's rumored that when he was 18, he wrestled an ice giant to the ground and beat it to death with his hands. No one can confirm this rumor, but he's not confirmed or denied it, and so it's kind of believable.
I will seduce the dragon. I want to be his boyfriend.
He's not even here.
I know, I'm just saying. If we were, I want to be his boyfriend.
Max, just for a moment. Are you playing Deuce and Demons or is it Dice and Demons?
Of Dice and Demons.
Okay. Title's Deuce and Demons right now.
I'm
I see
watching.
his dice.
Yeah, I'm seeing it as Dice. I have it on Dice.
Okay, and then.
Do you just need to refresh?
Yeah,
Actually,
it's a
That's
link.
hilarious.
it's the second episode. You should have
Should've
told them
just
to
rolled it.
No, he did change the title.
All right,
so-
odds and evens, Max.
Yeah, I see it up there.
Roll.
It's just the link was screwy.
This is my channel. I can do what I want.
Because I posted the link, it's like
I
Deuce
gotta-
and Demons.
I gotta work on my character voice really bad, because it's like I'm like sitting here trying to like voice act on the fly and it's not clicking in my brain. So, Sorry for the audience. You're gonna hear probably like 10 different voices for poor
10 different
Colorado.
accents. It's all good.
Well, not accents, voices. I don't do accents. I do voices. There's a difference.
Yeah, I can do voices. And surprisingly, I've found out that I have a decent range as I've been practicing getting ready for this. It's a little bit of a tangent, but
Can I ask the person that we're talking to? You have to know where he's moving.
no, but we think he's going to the no man's land between the dwarves and the dragonborn lands.
That ain't good.
But all we know is he's been moving. Some say he's going south for some reason, and no one's quite sure.
South.
The only thing south of Dragonborn lands is Kudai. Though why he'd go to Kudai, no one knows. Maybe it's a good thing. I'd like to think, since that's where all the diplomats are. Maybe he's going to negotiate as a last-ditch effort.
Something's bad. If he's coming from the north down, that means he's being attacked like we were.
No, we'd know. We'd know. At least I hope we'd know. I don't know. He's openly distraught at thinking of this. Like, this is something that they are really scared at.
So why are you so afraid of him being on the move?
Why else, bud? Because if he's moving and going to the no man's land, he could be prepping for an attack.
But
The lion leads from the front, bub.
Yeah, but what is he going to attack?
They've been massing armies on the border.
Of the dwarves?
Aye. And the dwarves have been massing armies at the borders of the Dragonborn. This has been escalating for months, bud. Haven't you known?
We have been in our own little area in hidden waters. Everyone was welcome. Dwarves and Dragonborn got along just fine. We've
sorry.
only heard rumors and talks of this, but the whole idea was to make it a diplomatic area where they could talk in peace. Unfortunately, though, as you know, that's now gone. And it makes me wonder if the reason why our city would attack was to basically prevent any diplomatic negotiation between these two sides. If that be the case.
I would
might
venture,
be.
So it's Lion's Arch.
Yes.
If you know Guild Wars' lore.
Well, he's heading over there. Maybe we should too.
That's a far trip.
Yeah.
We
But
could-
what? You just want to stand on the war start?
Oh no. No, we won't, there won't be any survivors if we do. Trust me.
Yeah. So it
Yeah, a
sounds
war between those two factions. It'd spell the end of everything, bud.
We can command the dragons to side with them, which is basically like it's continent destroying on that part, and then the dwarves have weaponry that would level everything.
Yeah, I'm aware. Which is why I say we should go out there and see what he wants.
How is
or if we can
attacks
talk
out of
about-
their aware?
When you meet, this is common knowledge.
Only high command would know such weapons exist.
I don't know what weapons they got. Also, if you're saying this right in front of him, then it ain't exactly knowledge that only command knows, isn't it?
Okay, warlock.
Yeah, they might have more than we know. They've been secretive for a while now, but who knows? As he's talking, he's kind of just been wandering off a little bit, just kind of going, "Oh, what else are they gonna do? What else?" Like, everyone is really not happy right now.
You're level 2. You don't have the ability to blink that.
That's
I was about to say
what I
teleport
Because your
us
eyes
to
get really crusty.
teleport us over.
Over
How
where?
many days trip would it be to find, like, go down the south?
Make a knowledge geography check for me, please.
So Arcana check?
That's
Geography.
Oh, geography.
Jargon's not a skill.
Oh, so it's just a normal knowledge check?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
22.
Okay. So normally you'd be pretty okay with that, but since it's a land and area you're really not familiar with, on a good day coming from the mountains, on a good time, it shouldn't take more than a week to get to Kudai. But there might be faster, safer routes that the Dragonborn have and know about that can get them there faster. Likewise, between where the no man's land is between the Dragonborn Dwarf area, it's a big, really hard to traverse terrain, the mountains, so it could take upwards of a couple weeks, but it could be faster because they know the area. It's hard for you to say entirely.
So who should we bring as a scout, or Dragonborn, or a dwarf, or both?
Hard to say.
Is there any Dragonborn in the city now that we can see?
Nope.
Oh boy. Okay, we're not going to bring a dwarf then with us without a Dragonborn. That's a bad idea. All right, back to the table.
Well, it could be a good idea. It certainly stand out.
I will say this: your town is closer to dwarf territory than Dragonborn, and Kudai is more leaning towards the west, towards Dragonborn territory than dwarf.
Okay. And there's. This is where I really train Dragonborn in a hurry. Andy, stop. I'm gonna fidget. I'm thinking. We might need to go south, but
From what I see, our only move is to go south.
the question is, when do we want to leave? Probably now.
I'd say as soon as possible.
All right, tavern. Keep. We're in a tavern, right?
You're going to a tavern.
Okay, let's go to the tavern. See if we can find a little bit more information. Since you said you know the tavern keep, from there.
Nah, I've been here a few days.
You're all charisma, so you can con your way through things.
I don't need to con through anything.
Well, talk to people.
Yeah, I'm pretty persuasive.
Alright. So much for thinking about how
Really?
to with brewing.
I looked at the camera and noticed that I was shrimping.
What did you do?
He was
He,
shrimping.
he posted in chat.
Alright, so
No shrimping.
well, so much for being able to brew for us. We're gonna have to get supplies to handle the week. You're based on how you carry yourself, I can tell that you're not truly a soldier, so you might have some difficulty traveling long distances like I can, Roland can. We might need to talk to Ian Kell as well to see how far I can go.
Well, my job requires lots of travel.
All needless to say, if it comes down to it, I can carry over my shoulder if we need it.
I don't think you'll need to carry me. I travel town
So
to
that
town.
would be
plenty.
romantic.
I mean, you also know for a fact that trying to get across the desert by yourselves is a really, really bad time. So the best thing you know to do, especially in your state, would probably be talk to the Warforged caravan, see if they can help you out. Because going across the desert is what they fucking do.
Oh yeah.
So if you can hitch a ride with them, probably the best course of action. But first things first, what else are you guys doing? You still going and talking to the tavern? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Might as well.
You lead.
Yep. Walking to the tavern, walking up to the barkeep. Hey, happen to know what the top of the town is right now?
You were just outside there, bub. You talked with the town keep, didn't you? You heard the news.
Yeah, you know anything more?
Only what the
Let's have a few drinks and spill the beans.
what was spill? The beans were just spilled by everyone outside there, bub.
Nah, that's just about it.
It's all we know. It's all we got. It's all we have. What else do you want, bub?
I was just asking.
Sorry, it's just... this is not good news. Or it could be. No one knows. It's the confusion that's scaring everyone. It's the not knowing.
Do you know where the Warforged caravan is right now?
Oh, I mean, they just got into town a couple days ago. What they're up to now, man, I don't know. But yeah, you can find them over on the other side of town. Large warehouse buildings. Can't miss them.
All right.
Why?
Well, we're gonna go south. We're gonna try to meet up with this Accord, and we need someone to help us escort ourselves to the desert. I'm in no way, shape, or form right now capable of carrying myself that whole way.
That's a good idea. If anyone can help you get outside and over to the city, it'd be the caravan.
We need supplies and food, and I have no coin.
Well, they might have jobs for you. I mean, it can't hurt.
Are you guys in need of anyone to help brew anything for you? I am a master brewsmith.
Yeah, that's good for you to hear, but this caravan just brought us in a few tankards of ale. I mean, if you can brew us something unique and unusual for cheap, I'll give it a go. I don't care.
Cool. Do you have hops and honey?
We may have some out in the basement. Let me go check. And with a warning, he just kind of straight down. Like,
Pull the lever.
Just picturing the dude in Avatar that like, let me go get my
you
brother.
you look
okay down there?
you look down and it's just floor. And you just hear from underneath the floorboards. Oh yeah, there, Bob. It's fine. Don't worry, it's a little contraption a dwarf worked up for me a few years back. Don't you know?
All right.
I didn't understand damn what he said.
I heard that, Bob.
I didn't hear what he said.
Unfortunate.
All right. Do you need help carrying up the barrels of honey?
Oh no there, Bob. They're staying down here. It's all good. I'm just taking inventory, don't you know?
Yeah. Okay. Should I go down there with them? Or do I go down?
He just reappears from a door behind the bar, just kind of wiping his hands off. Okay, so don't exactly have honey there, Bob, but we do have something that they brought up, something new from Kudai, something called sugar, like white sugar. It's very strange looking there, Bub. Maybe you could use that. Apparently, it's as sweet as honey. Here, try some. I can't do a little.
It's not honey. I know this is sugar cane. I could use that. It won't make good mead, but it will make something better.
Well, as well, we don't exactly have much in the way of hops either, but we do have some extra toasted grain as well. Like real toasty grains. Like barley, maybe some oatmeal.
Take the oatmeal. I can actually make a really good drink out of this.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you just head down to the cellar? Just take that door. Only that door. Don't go down any other door. Just that one. Okay, there, bub?
That door.
Yeah. See, take inventory of what we got, and you should find your tools down there as well.
I got a whole thing with me, but yes, I don't. If you're okay with me using your tools as well, I don't mind. All right, because the only thing I have on me is my bag with my tools. Okay, so I'm gonna go down only that hole because I want to piss him off and I want to make some money for the party. Plus, I'm not right now the most curious of creatures, since we have to get the fuck going.
Are you following him?
I'm actually gonna.
I'm asking Kenny if he's following you.
No.
All right, I'm gonna yell up from as I'm going down the stairs. Fuck, what's your character's name?
Axel.
Axel.
I mean, Axel. Wow.
Lose inspiration. All right, Axel. Head back over. Find Roland and Ian. Call and tell them we're gonna be heading south soon. If you need to go find supplies, if you have any way to get us supplies, that's great. And then after you tell them what's going on, we need to meet with the Warforged captain. I'm gonna go make some stuff so we can have a little bit of coin if we need.
Right. I'm gonna go talk to the what was it, Order of the Sun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the sun. Yes.
the Sunlight Clerics.
Sunlight Clerics. I'm gonna go talk to the Sunlight Clerics, see about them. Then I can head over to the Warforged, see what they say.
All right. I'm gonna go down the path that the barkeep told me to, and then I'm gonna collect enough to make at least 2 barrels of the stuff so that people can try it. And I'm gonna start that process. I don't know how long it takes to brew for them, but I'm gonna say probably like a few hours.
That's fine.
Using magic, whatever that they'll have.
There's not really magic, but it's basically a brewery down there, so you don't need magic. You got tools, son.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it takes a long time to make stuff.
Either way, you're equipped. You're good to go.
All right. So, do I need to roll for anything, or are we just gonna roll with it?
Roll with it. You're
Perfect.
you know what you're doing. You don't need to. Like you look at it, it's like, oh, here's some wart there, bud.
All right. I'm gonna make something that's not. It's gonna be alcoholic like mead, but it's not gonna be fucking kill you. It's gonna be
Okay.
super sweet, and it's gonna be something that people are gonna be like. It's gonna make them feel good.
Okay.
Is there any cinnamon or clove down there?
I mean, alcohol make me feel real good.
Mm-hmm.
You
Not the alcohol. Make it.
you can rummage through and see what they got.
All right. I'm just gonna make it so that if anyone asks what it is, it's gonna have a nice cinnamon like undertone to it, a little bit of clove.
You're brewing. That's fine.
Yeah. All right. So.
All right, so you're heading over to the order. It's you find it pretty easily. It's it's in a pretty modest building. It's not like this grand cathedral. It's kind of just a normal building, just with like a little steeple on top. Kind of not really fancy either. It looks like it was just kind of slapped on there, slapdash.
Okay. I'm just gonna knock on the door and walk in.
Okay. You come into a fairly open chamber. There's not really much in there, not really any chairs, more cushions on the ground. The windows are wide open because it's fucking hot outside, so ventilation is pretty important. You do see kind of towards the back there's this little like raised, what is it? Lectern. But it's pretty modest, nothing fancy. You do see like a sun glyph on the walls and behind the lectern. As you do, let me just pull up their name right here. Okay. As you do, they're from kind of off to the side behind the lectern, through a door, this pretty modestly dressed, all in white, middle-aged looking woman walks through. Yes, can I help you?
Hey, I'm g'day. I'm here on the behalf of the refugees that are.
Oh, yes. I do beg your pardon. We've been meaning to offer assistance to them, but yesterday was our day of rest. We do apologize for this. I am Sister Susanna. You would want to speak with our head, Mikalanga. If you would please follow me.
Sure, I'm gonna go to follow.
She takes you through the door she just walked through, and it kind of leads to another fairly modest kitchen, and then outside to basically right on the oasis water. And you see it's a pretty substantial garden there, and they're growing a lot of food. There's a lot of barley, a lot of wheat. You see some attempts at some fruit trees. It's impressive for an oasis desert. And you also notice that there's not really anyone else in what she's wearing there. It's more only just like townsfolk tending the land as well. As you walk through it, you come up to another older gentleman who's just kind of bent over, kind of raking through the dirt, just trying to plant some seeds. He looks up. Hi there.
G'day.
Can I help you?
Hopefully, I'm here on behalf of the refugees that just kind of came.
Oh, yeah, you're with the camp. Oh, appreciate that. I'm sure Susanna has told you, we've been meaning to get out there. Let's not talk in the beating sun. He kind of walks over to a shed with a water basin and starts washing his hands. So, yeah, you have to understand, we've been meaning to get out there, all this stuff, and we know what happened in Hidden River. It's just absolute tragedy what happened there, and deprive those people of their home. Now, we do want to help you, and we do want to pull our weight with them and have them integrate as best we can. But, we can't exactly do that for free.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I would imagine they'd be happy to do some favors for you. I'm not sure what kind of coin they got, but they still got.
We don't need coin here. We mainly operate off the goodwill of the people here. They've been kind enough to let us come in and let us till the soil so they can grow some of their crops on here. This is our community garden, anyone and everyone is welcome to a plot, so long as they can obey and keep nice with each other.
Fair enough.
But it's more maybe something you can do for us, that we be able to start this process of us helping us out.
Sure.
Now, we don't have much in the way of an information network in this city, in this town. So we ask people, say, what's been going on around town lately? And a couple of guards that frequent our services, they've been noting that their Warforged caravan been bringing in some more weapons than the guards have been ordering the past few shipments. We don't know what it means. Could be nothing. Could just be overstocking. Maybe the guards are planning something that no one else knows. We don't know. But whenever the guards ask about it, Warforged have been pretty hasty to just give them some food and shoot them on their way. I can't fault the guards for this. Food is food, after all. Food's scarce.
Makes sense.
But these weapons, if these are true rumors, are concerning.
Well, if they're bringing in extra weapons, they should put that in the manifest. I'm sure if those are
You
imported, they do have to pay the taxes on it.
You'd think, but if they're turning away the guards, if that's true, I don't think this would be on any manifests.
Oh, wait, guards aren't buying extra weapons, they're just bringing in extra weapons.
Absolutely. And when the guards notice, they're turned away pretty quick. Again, it could be nothing, could just be skeptical rumors. No one knows. And I'll tell you what. You head down to that caravan, see what you can find out. Tell me if they're rumor, tell me if something else is going down. Again, we don't have exactly much sway, but more voices speaking to the mayor of this town about what's going on with the Warforged probably put a little fire under them.
I'll see what I can do.
Do that for us. Our next stop
But
will
if
be the
anyone asks,
refugees.
I'm just trying to help them with the taxes.
Right, I
I don't
understand that.
I don't want them to think that I'm doing anything malicious.
Sure. Let's go with that. So, you'll find the Warforged caravan, edge of town, with all the few warehouses, pretty big, pretty brown. Can't really miss it.
Oh, I won't miss it, hopefully.
I doubt it.
I'm gonna start to make my way to the Warforged camp.
Look forward to hearing from you.
I'll be in touch.
Sunshine on you, son.
You too. I don't know how to respond to that.
Neat. So yeah, you head south in town, and again, you see the buildings kind of looming. It's not hard to miss. It's just one gigantic fucking warehouse. It's a local caravan. You can tell because it's small enough to have just the one warehouse, but it's still pretty well off if it has this much room in the Oasis when room is pretty scarce.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna walk. There's like a front door that might be. Like
Yeah, there's you see it's kind of like warehouse office building. So
I'm gonna go to the office building. Just knock on the door.
okay. As you do, a Warforged just opens it up. They're kind of mass produced, so they kind of all look the same. It's just they wear different hats, literally. Can I help you?
Good day, mate. I was coming by because I was aware that some extra wares have been coming in lately, and I'm just here to make sure.
Extra wares? What are you talking about?
I was just informed that you've been bringing in some extra wares lately.
By who?
That's just the word around town.
Fucking rumors. All
I'm
right.
just here to make sure that the manifests are all good and that your taxes are in order.
I mean, I don't quite see how they couldn't be. I go over them every day, but I guess another pair of eyes couldn't help. Come on in, I'll go get the boss for you.
The last
on
thing
in.
you want is me coming back here to really make sure. So
Who the fuck are you?
I'm just a tax man. I'm a tax
There's
auditor for the
There's
town.
several tax man. I'm not paying enough. All right, come on in.
Alright, I'm gonna follow him in.
It's a fairly small building. You kind of just see like the main waiting room, office off to one side, off to the other. He just kind of goes, just have a seat. Boss will be out with you in a second.
Alright, I'll take a seat and wait.
All right. He goes back, opens one door. Hey, boss. Oh, what the fuck? He kind of just steps out and just goes. His hands are on his head. He's just like, fuck.
Splitting headache.
You could say that. His head is gone.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna try to find the
That's
head.
not good.
So you go into the office.
Yes.
Okay, so you go into the office. It's
I'm gonna duck as I go into the office.
Do the duck walk. Yes.
the door was not booby trapped at all.
Okay.
You just walk in and it's a normal office, and you see like a desk in the middle of it, filing cabinet, or what counts as like filing cabinets full of scrolls are off to one side, and at the desk is quite literally a warforged body without a head, just sitting there.
You alright there, bub?
Must be down for
How
days.
could he be all right? He has no head, and how could he answer that? He has no head.
Just staying ahead of the game, I guess.
What's your intelligence, Axel?
He's of course charisma is his game.
11.
No, so he's a higher normal.
Seems perfectly fine to me. I'm going to look around for the head.
It's clearly not in the room. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
He must be down for maintenance.
14.
Okay. So as you're looking around the room, you also look at the body. You know that it wasn't the head joint wasn't like sheared or ripped off or anything. It was actually removed pretty cleanly. So someone had to kind of take time to just unscrew, dislodge, unplug, whatever you want to do. Disconnect the head. So that is good news, because most Warforged life in this is actually concentrated in their heads. So this tells you, yeah, the boss's head is gone, but he's still alive.
Okay.
As well, you notice that the room is still pretty much in order. So there wasn't any big struggle or anything. There wasn't a major fight. Nothing along those lines.
Alright. Anyone been in the building today besides me?
Yes, me, honestly. I mean, I heard nothing.
The head
I
honcho.
I was in the warehouse making sure, taking inventory of things. Inventory you should have taken it. Why are you so interested in this? You're just a tax dude.
You're right. But we just gotta make sure the taxes and import and export paid.
Right.
Tell you what. Watch the front door, just in case anyone tries to leave with the head, and I'll look for the head.
You don't find the head.
In the entire warehouse?
Roll an investigation check.
Ooh, 22!
That 20.
Nat 20. It's not in the warehouse.
Hey, at least I know it's not in the warehouse, though.
Yeah.
So you look through the warehouse. You don't see anything. Coming back into the office, you kind of notice in the corner, like underneath some stacks of paper, it looks like there might be a trap door of some kind. And as you just open it, you notice it's a pretty ramshackle tunnel underneath it.
Okay. Nobody else is in the room with me right now, right?
The second in command, the guy that's letting you in, he's in there. He's like, what? He has no idea that was there.
Well, let's get ahead of the situation, and I really don't want to climb in there.
Don't worry about that. Look, We need the boss. You can tell he's pretty aggravated suddenly. Okay, I'll get some guys, throw them down there, see what we can find, and
Is it big enough I could crawl down there?
it's big enough that a pretty decent sized person can get in there or not.
Like just walking, or would I have to like crawl?
You would have to kind of crawl.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't be uncomfortable, like you wouldn't be like through, but you'd still have to like be on all fours essentially.
Okay. I'm just gonna call down the hole.
You just hear an echo. You're a bitch.
Damn, can't believe I said that to myself. That looks like it goes pretty far.
It would have to. I mean, it would have to be constructed while we were gone. I mean, our last job, yeah, that was a good 3 weeks. Coming in and back. Sorely needed for this town. I mean...
Is there any supports in the tunnel that I can see?
Not that you can see. I mean, it kind of goes down and then you notice it curving. So there could be supports down there. You just can't see them.
Can I crawl in and just take a look down?
Sure. I mean, do you have dark vision? I don't recall if you do.
So actually. Yeah.
Okay, you stick your head down, kind of look a little deeper in, and you see like maybe some wood planks on either side. So it tells you there's probably some support, and logic dictating something like this probably would need support of some kind.
Yeah.
Just logically.
Alright, I'm gonna crawl back up the tunnel. There's even got supports down there, so I'm gonna take the time.
That's not good. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'll have a couple guys go down there, see where it goes. And then I will get back to you and we'll go from there. Where are you staying? So I know.
Refugee camp.
Refugee camp.
I'm helping out the refugees. I'm not actually part of them.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's good on you
I'd be
helping
a little
out.
out of place with my jurisdiction, wouldn't I?
And with you tax guys, I wouldn't put it past you. So I'll come by the tax camp once we know more, and then we'll go from there. Sound good? And look, if you keep this from the guards, because I don't want to alert them, they're already on edge enough as it is. The caravan will owe you a big favor, okay?
We'll keep it between us.
Thank you.
Anything.
I'll let you know when we find out more.
Alright. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go grab Kahal, I guess. And then head back to camp.
Okay. So, I mean, you're not going to report back to the clerics. They asked you to.
I don't know any information yet.
Fair enough. Okay. You head back to the tavern.
Before I head back to the tavern, actually, does that dude leave me unaccompanied in the office?
No.
Okay.
he is with you at all fucking times. He's like, no one's gonna get through anything until we have an idea of what the fuck happened. You just got here. I need to cover my ass, and you need to cover your ass. We're gonna cover each other's asses like good old flaps, okay?
That's okay, but okay.
Noted. So you get back to the tavern. He's still down in the dungeons of there, just brewing away, whistling to himself, just having a grand old time.
I'm a little bit drunk from tasting the stuff I'm making, just to let you know.
Always
Okay.
having your own product.
You know, if you have injuries, you're not supposed to drink alcohol. It thins your blood.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta make sure it tastes good, otherwise I don't know if it's good. You wanna try some?
Nah, I don't drink.
What actually is that, though?
It's the meat he made.
Mystery juice.
Well, if you can't test it, I'll have to ask the barkeep. What's going on, Axel? What do you need?
Well, the order's got a favor from me. I got a favor from the caravan. We might be hunting down ahead.
What?
You might be hunting down ahead. You know, ahead.
Yeah, I know ahead, but
Yeah.
ahead of what?
No, just a person's head.
Well, they're clearly dead then.
No, he's probably fine.
Okay, what race does this head belong to? As I start to very quickly sober up.
It's Warforged.
Warforged's core is their. Oh Jesus Christ!
These ones probably the head. But anyways, we walked to the office and we found not a corpse, but we found a body
You
with
could
a head.
put a goddamn box on it; it would be fine. Its brain and power comes from its core. Their core is in their chest. I think you just got played for a fool.
Knowledge.
In this world, it's mainly in the head.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. So, alright, so where are we looking for this head?
Don't know yet. They'll get back to me.
When?
Probably later today.
Okay, well,
If not tomorrow.
Alright, let me finish what I'm doing here so we can actually have some coin to pay these people. If they require any, do not offer money unless they absolutely demand it. Find a way out of it. If you can.
For what?
If any of them asks for money, for help,
The Warforged?
anyone that we're asking, we don't have any.
Yeah, but I already don't have any.
Right, but if they do ask for coin for assistance, just find something else to say.
If I'm going to pay someone to hunt down a head, I think I'm doing the wrong business.
No, I'm not talking about the head, I'm talking about anything else but that head that, oh god, that we have to find. It's going to be anywhere. This is annoying.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Do you have magic sense?
Hey? No.
Great.
What makes you think I'm a magic user?
I already know you are, remember.
What makes you think I'm a magic user?
Still denied.
I know you are. Just if you can't see magical items, it's going to be even more difficult to find this head.
Well, I surmise that it was removed by someone, so we tracked down the person who tracked down the head. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
I don't have my.
Don't lose your head over this. Someone already did.
That's bad taste, but okay.
Can you get a scent?
I'm not. I don't.
Can't
have
smell
the-
robot.
No, you could smell Warforged, but the problem is I don't have the levels because I've been de-leveled so much that I don't have the totem to do it.
Hey, what do you call a Warforged god? A copper.
Oh god.
That's crazy.
I hope you feel awful for that, but I know you
I
don't.
don't.
All right. So what do you need me to do right now, other than?
I was just gonna collect you if you were done. I'll just head back to camp.
Let me get to the. I'm almost done with this. Let me just grab the barkeep. Hey, Barky.
Yeah, there, bud.
Hey, come on down. I think this is good.
Okay. You just kind of.
Jesus.
It's a really ingenious system here, bud. Don't you know? The dwarf did a really good job. Landing kind of sucks, but hey,
Does that play hell on your knees?
no, I have braces for that. Came with the system.
Jump fall boots. Just make sure you put the potato in it.
Noted.
Anyway. All right. So, barkeep.
He just kind of grabs it. It's like, oh, it smells interesting there, bub. He just freaking chugs it like a champ. Slams it down. Oh, that's actually really good there, bub. Thank you much.
So here's the deal. I have 2 barrels of this made. See if the customers like it. 70-30. You get 30, you get 70 because it's all your material.
I think that's fair.
We only need it because we need the coin right now more than anything.
I understand. Tell you what, I'll put it on the menu tonight. Come back tomorrow morning, see how much it sells, and we'll go from there. Sound good there, bub?
Sounds great.
All right. That's great. Get the fuck out of my cellar.
Alright.
Now.
Now I'm getting out with you. So, alright. So we're out. We're back up at the top. Thanks so much, buddy.
Oh, no problem there, bud. Why are you still here?
Well, I'm not in the cellar with you. Or out.
I'm telling you to get out of my business.
Out of the whole thing.
Well, we're leaving
Out.
already.
That's good. You're still here.
No, I'm talking.
I'm gone.
I'm already with him, so. I'm
Okay.
not talking to the barkeep. I'm talking to you that we're out. So.
So yeah, you head back to camp, and as you do, you notice that your paths are kind of converging with the sunlight clerics. They kind of arrive at the same time as you do. Mikalanga just goes to you, and the elder of the camp just walks up. So glad you're finally here. Come. I'll show you to the injured. And he just kind of whisks them off, and they finally meet you. As you are slapping more flex tape on them.
Who meets
Oh,
him?
that's a lot of damage.
The sunlight cleric meets Andy.
Oh, the cleric does?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's still trying to heal internal bleeding by slapping flex tape on them.
Yeah, so we're
That's a lot of
capping the
damage.
wounds.
And as you can probably
So
guess,
what's,
it's not.
What's the good word, Kahal? What's how things going in town?
Well, I talked to the tavern keep. We got 2 giant barrels of sugar juice basically ready to go. I told him 70-30. We get 30, he gets 70 because he gave us all the ingredients out of his own accord. He said that was fair. That'll give us some coin.
And he says that's fair. Okay, I guess that must be fair then. Okay.
We don't want to piss off our only source of income right now.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we have at least a good rapport with him. And then Axel's looking for a head of a warforge right now, as well.
Ahead of a warforge.
The head of a warforged.
Yeah.
The head
Can you
warforge head.
explain
The head
more other
warforge,
than-
you mean? You mean the head warforge?
No, he's looking for. Can you just explain to Ian Cole what the fuck is
Head
going
squared.
on? I'm a
Yeah,
little too.
looking for a head.
A head of what? A head of cabbage or
No, warforged head.
forge head? Yeah, the head of the
Warforged
forge.
heads. Yeah, the
Yeah,
head of
the
the warforged's head.
Ian Cole.
The head of the forge.
No,
Alright.
Ian Cole. The boss of the Warforged caravan, his head is actually missing. Physically.
Well, someone better go find it then.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. His head was decapitated, and we need to find the head
Wait, why do we need to find? Wait.
and use your fucking flex tape to put it back on the body.
I'm sure it does not need flex tape to go back on.
I just think it'd be cute.
Wait.
Okay.
So he's missing his head. So is he still alive?
Yeah.
How? Wait. What?
Yeah.
Warforged can survive without their parts, basically their construct. So,
Oh, that's.
Yeah, it should be mentioned. You've never met a warforge.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm.
think
I
machine.
lived in a monastery all my life.
Yeah.
I don't know much
We'll,
of the
we'll introduce you to
outside
what
what
they
I read
are.
in books.
Yeah, Ian Kell, we'll introduce you to what they look like. They're very interesting. They're mechanical constructs that are sentient and alive, but they run off of magical and spiritual energy themselves.
Oh, okay. So if we find the head, we could put it back on. I could paste it back on or something of that nature, and everything would be fine with the Warforged, right? Is that how it's?
I just can't believe someone went to steal it.
Yeah, we need to find out what.
Maybe
the
we should
fuck.
inform the chief around here too.
You got it.
The elder.
The elder, I
we-
mean.
the elder's with us, isn't he?
He's showing the clerics who needs the most help. He's with
Let's
you,
go
but
tell
he's
the
doing
elder.
his own
Before
thing.
we tell the elder, we need to also tell the clerics what's up too, right?
He's with the clerics.
Why?
Remember the clerics want to know about the Warforged?
Yeah, but I haven't gotten any answers from him yet.
Okay, and I don't know any of that right now. That's right. I'm actually gonna fix that problem.
Also, you missed my joke.
What?
Someone went to steal it. The head of a warforged. Steal.
Oh,
Oh, Axel. Anyway, Axel. Other than this whole thing, when you talk to the clergy, they just want to know more about the Warforged. And what their plans were or what they were doing?
Nah, just general information stuff. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Less people who know the better.
Well, okay, but what about?
I just need to look at a few tax documents. That's it. Like I said, I'm a tax auditor.
We know, Axel. That's a fine cover. I just need to know, is there anything else, any other details? We're all in this together right now.
Yeah.
Are they pertinent or need to know?
I'm just looking for a little bit of an increase in the income of goods.
I just heard from the grapevine that there's extra weapons going about.
You did not hear that.
Oh. But say because we could use
You were brewing for hours.
Okay.
You did not hear a damn thing other than the clinks, clangs, and burning of brewing.
And I'm just being informed that we have to look for a head, so
Yeah.
I'd say let's inform the elder and
probably
and,
the clergy.
get
Maybe the
Axel-
clergy
Well, if you're
might
looking
know.
for a head, are you heading to the brothel or something?
Roland, I swear
for
to
a
God, no. All
That's a
right.
pretty good one. I got a chuckle at that.
All
You
right.
should feel bad.
We're all here together. Yes, let's go inform the chief. Ian Keller's right about that. Let's
mean
also.
the elder. Yes.
Yes, but yeah, the elder, the chief. Remember, I have different vocabulary than you do because
That's
of,
not fair enough.
yeah, because he's a guru. So let's go inform him. And since he's with the clergy, I'm pretty sure should know too. Or
Glad you knew about what?
huh?
Glad you knew about what?
About what we're investigating.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they might know something about the head. Maybe.
I hope not.
Hey, if they do, it might give us some.
Means they're the thief.
Well, maybe they have an idea of who
Find
might
out
do
it's their
it.
holy relic.
It's Vision's Mind Stone off the camera. Anyway, let's all go to the elder. I called on the hallway. Elder!
There's no hallway. You are in a camp.
We're in a camp.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking it's
The tent hallway.
I yell out, Elder!
What?
Alright, we know where he's at. Let's go to him, guys.
Okay. He's
Hut, 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 hut,
he's
hut.
just kind of conversing with the head cleric, just talking about what happened, who needs what, and they're just discussing what they can do and how they can help.
Alright, tax auditor, you are the one with charisma, go.
Wait, who are we talking to right now?
The elder.
We're
The elder and the head cleric.
That's
Two
one.
people you've
What
met.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good eye again. So what do we need to talk
I'm
to the
just-
elder about?
We're just giving them the information.
Okay. So, we got word that Lion's on the move. Apparently that's what's got everybody tense.
Yep, I've heard that. Through our fine new friends here, he motions to the cleric. Dark times indeed.
Yep. So we're gonna try to get the Warforged to take us out there.
You'd have better luck having them take you to Kudai.
That's where we wanna go.
Good.
I'm glad you remembered.
I know where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
Oh, someone knows where they're going. I'll go with you guys.
And I went to talk to the Warforged, and the head Warforged is headless.
What?
The head Warforged is headless. So I gotta look for a head.
What do you mean?
Elder, they
His head has been removed from his body,
What?
and it needs to be found.
and reattached.
Some real skullduggery is going on here.
Elder, remember the Warforged?
I know the Warforged. I'm just a Warforged without a head. Is he still alive? Could he even be?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you know?
I talked to the other one.
There are two?
There's more.
When there was more than one?
There's a whole caravan.
That might just be two, still.
How many did you see there? Just two?
I saw one head.
One head and one headless, we know.
Shut up, the lot of you fucking bellend. Jeez. Okay, so something has happened to the boss of the caravan, is what you're telling me.
So I gotta
Why couldn't you just have fucking said that?
I did.
No, you
I
didn't.
told you he was headless.
I'm too old for this shit.
Anyways, I'm gonna track down the head. I just gotta get the other one to have some people search something and then come back.
Search what?
We found a hole.
You found a hole.
Yeah, we found a hole.
Where did you find a hole? There's fucking
In the
holes
office.
everywhere. There was a hole in the...
There was a hole in his office.
What? Tell me from...
You didn't.
Shut up, all of you! Tell me from the start. What happened? What did you find? Be fucking clear.
Alright, so I went to the warehouse, knocked
Right.
on the door,
Okay.
talked to the guy. He told
Understood.
me I need to talk to another guy. We went
Understood.
to talk to the other guy, and he was headless.
Alright.
So I started looking for the head. We started looking for the head. I didn't find a head in the entire warehouse. I looked top to bottom, found a hole.
Where did you find the hole?
It was in the office.
Okay,
So-
was the hole hidden? Was it...
was
Did it
hidden.
appear when you were gone? Like...
Was it big? Was it a small hole?
Yeah. Well, I have to shimmy my way down it.
Could you see to the bottom of it?
Now. Well, bottom, yes, and now. It straightens out, so it was a tunnel. I think, someone crawled through that, stole the head, went back down the tunnel.
Would I be able to fit through it?
Now,
Okay.
if you made it bigger,
I don't have that ability.
Hey,
Sounds like
you
one
can probably dig
Not a lot of
there,
holes I can
but I
dig.
doubt... But a tunnel like this, I doubt you'd want to dig through it.
And I can't shift into a human form, still elder.
Have you tried?
Yeah.
When did you try last?
Yesterday.
Have you tried this morning? It looks like you're feeling better today. Give it a whirl. As you do, you just kind of hear a voice in your head just go, "Pup, don't."
Well, I rolled 11, so I'm gonna
What?
say I can't.
Yeah,
I try, but the moment I
Ye-
try, searing pain erupts in my body and I collapse.
it erupts in your body, but it wasn't as bad as last night. You don't fall down, but it's enough to make you wince and stop.
I whine or squeak in pain.
You grunt.
Okay. I mean, doggos whimper. There you go, whimper. That's the term.
You grunt.
All right. I'm afraid, Elder, I can't. It looks,
So this other warforged you spoke, whatever the fuck you spoke to, he just let you leave without saying anything further? Like what's the next step here? Do you have a plan? He's gonna come back to you.
yeah,
When?
tonight, tomorrow.
Fair enough.
so we have to wait for him. Okay.
What was I gonna do? Look around the office while he was standing right there?
No, I wouldn't expect you to because that would raise suspicion.
Yeah. And also,
You did good.
that'd be weird.
Well, no
Look at
shit.
my office.
Yeah, no shit, it'd be weird. I've
To be fair, it was a very small office.
You
How
did
much
good
fun.
for a tax auditor, Mr. Warlock.
Well, I do have to do my job properly all the time. I also get people in a lot of trouble.
You'd make a really good spy, you know that.
No, I wouldn't. Like a terrible spy.
Well, whatever
He
you
is just
say.
a tax collector, as he says.
Whatever you
know.
say.
Tax auditor.
Tax auditor, excuse me.
Whatever you say, Mr. Numbers. Now let's go figure out what to do. I can't follow you, so we'll probably have to send smaller creatures, i.e. Roland.
I'm not crawling down that hole.
Why not?
I can barely fit down it.
Well, if Roland
We'll point
leads-
Roland direction.
The Wolfwatch's gonna send someone down it, tell me
Oh.
where it ends, hopefully. And, well, we'll just go to where it ends and look there.
That sounds like a plan. Roland, how much ammunition do you have?
Plenty. Haven't counted.
Alright. And everything's working? Alright. My axe is sharp.
Wait, what kind of bullets are you using?
7.62.
Did you
NATO.
pay import tax on that?
The kind that hurt.
Did you pay import tax on that?
What do you mean? They're desert ammo. It's from you.
Surplus.
I forgot. Is your gear magical in any way?
No.
Okay, so it is fully physical. You need ammunition. There's no. Okay. So we have to basically calculate your weight and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, like you have to calculate everything. Coin weighs money, or weighs.
Well,
Coin
you're
does weigh
keeping-
money.
Yeah, coin has weight. You know why? Fuck you.
Well, it's a good thing that I have I will be having the totem of the bear because then I could just be the pack mule of the group.
Good.
Also, you gotta lock it down with you here. That can carry.
Well, at that point, you just be the banker.
Could
I'll
smuggle
be the
things in
bank.
that trunk.
You'd be the banker.
That'd probably give him a nasty sinus infection. You know how
Oh,
many?
God.
You know how much? You know how
This is-
many hands touch
Oh, God.
coins? Like it's disgusting.
Off table, off game, real quick. If I have a big satchel full of gold, can I use it as a bludgeoning weapon?
No.
Oh no.
Okay. No. Let me amend
There's
that.
rules for it, but it would
Yeah.
have awful damage.
Yes, you can, but if you roll certain numbers, the bag will burst and you will lose money.
Or you have to pick it up individually.
If
Some of it
possible.
will
If it
roll off.
scatters about, yeah, I would just have you lose it.
I just think it would be funny, just like as an improvised weapon, just be like shit, whack with a fucking like 300-pound bag of fucking coin. Because I don't know if Max knows this, but
Gold isn't very strong metal, by the way.
well,
It's not strong, but it weighs a fucking ton.
Yeah, it'll hurt, but
like it
you
would
bend it.
basically be like a war hammer if I was using like a war hammer against them, but it's improvised weapon. Well, actually, I can use improvised weapons.
Yeah, it'd be an improvised weapon, and again, you roll bad and you lose that weapon pretty quick.
Yeah, and then we have to after the fight have to sit there picking up each fucking coin out of the sand.
Also,
Which, depending on the situation, may not be very good.
Also, it's not a
100
class
coin
weapon
pickup.
for you.
Hmm?
It's not a class weapon for you. It's a class weapon for me. I'm the tax man. My
But
weapon
it's
is money.
Proficient in gold.
Improvised is one of my weapons. I can use improvised. So anything is a weapon to a barbarian, basically. Fucking beer bottles smashed. Now it's a dagger. All right.
So
anyways, back to table.
the cleric looks at you after healing someone. So no word yet on what I asked you to look into.
Unfortunately, no.
What did they ask you to look into?
Just some tax information.
Rumor has it that the Warforged caravan has been bringing in more weapons than the guard has been asking for.
I like where this is going.
Why?
Why? Because we could utilize those weapons. We could arm more people in the city. If shit's going down, people are panicking that the lion's on the move.
And giving them weapons would help them?
Train. We have
Training them would put them more on edge because it makes it seem like war is now at their doorstep. I understand where you're coming from, but you need to understand asking people to train themselves like they're about to go join an army is not a good idea right now.
Also starting to push, here's a table idea. If an army's gonna walk through, they're probably just gonna walk through.
if you train a bunch of people on how to use their weapons and you have more than the army, they can at least hold
Let,
them.
let me
I
ask
don't think the number of people in here is more than an army.
Not just
let
the
me
infantry.
and let me ask you this. What good is a man with a sword against dwarven artillery?
Well, would it be the dwarves attacking us?
What say they come, and how good would a man with a sword be against dragon wyverns flying overhead, burning everything down?
Anything is better than nothing, and people.
Oh,
Can,
good.
but in
But
terms
now,
of,
but you take a man who feels powerless, give him a sword. Now he's a man with a sword who feels powerless.
he's
It's
a-
not gonna work, son. I understand where you're coming from, but this situation is not gonna be helped by giving people weapons.
Well, then they're having more weapons come in, so there's a stockpile somewhere. Or at
That's,
least it's going somewhere. Is this stockpile going to the cards? Do you know?
That's what I'm to look into.
Gotcha.
all I can
That's
tell
not
you
cool.
is that the gods are being bribed to look the other way. And
That's
again,
not
I can't fault the gods for doing this. They're being given food for their families. When there's no food around and your family's starving, any food given is food you welcome. It's not their fault, son.
Alright, that's not good then. We have floating weapons that we're going to something, which means the only thing I can think of is a criminal underground.
It's certainly possible.
It could also just be moving more ways. They may not even be ending here. They might be going somewhere else.
And someone has a war for
And you are looking into this. I think that's a good idea. We look into this. Thank you, clergyman.
Just
That's-
let me know what you find out. Again, it could be nothing. If it is, then it is.
Everyone's worried about this war that's happening. I could never foresee, and I'm now worried about it because, like I said, if Dragonborn and dwarves go to war, we all die. Like, it's not lose. There is no planet left.
I ain't
I
worried
wouldn't.
about
I wouldn't say a planet there, son, but definitely no continent.
it. I ain't too worried about it. Either it all turns out well, or it's not my problem anymore.
By the way, if you don't mind me asking, what is your patron deity, clergyman?
Not for right now.
Alright. The reason I ask is I just
love
want to know what your alignment is.
I'm here to help the people. That's all I want to do. What if they're hurting people? If they're hungry people, that's where I'll be.
Okay. As long as you're on the side of good, that's what matters most.
Good or evil, people need help, and that's what I care about.
Sounds like good, lawful good, or chaotic good. Either way, it's good. We can trust them at least for now.
Yeah, I know what that means, but
I'm in the same boat. I help whoever I can. That's my goal. I also have a bit of alcohol with me. I know clergymen like their drink.
Not us, son. We appreciate it, but no, thank you. Give it to someone who'd actually appreciate.
Elder?
We are sober by choice.
likewise.
Elder,
Noted.
you've always enjoyed my old drinks. I have a new concoction for you. Enjoy.
He just looks at it.
Don't chug it. God damn it. Sip it.
Son, I have been alive for longer than your entire fucking bloodline. I can do whatever I fucking please.
Enjoy.
I enjoy. Who are you to tell me how to enjoy my fucking drink?
Enjoys it how he
You
enjoys
fucking
it.
bellend.
put effort into that sipping.
I just led our.
all day working on that.
And I've spent the last 2 weeks leading our people out of a war zone.
Point is,
Fuck off.
You want more?
Fuck you, yes. He just takes it and is like, right, we've all had a long day. And you've just annoyed the fuck out of me, pup. Now get the fuck out.
Alright. I'll leave a small little barrel for you.
He already took the barrel.
No. You took a glass. I gave you a barrel as a lead.
Ah, good. Get the fuck out.
I'm already gone.
Okay.
Don't chug it, sip it. Bitch, don't tell me what to do.
That's exactly it.
He is going to be
he's
fucking floored because I didn't tell you what the alcohol content is. It's 50%.
Of course it is.
That means it's a good shit.
You can handle it.
They won't be floor this through the ceiling.
No,
Just wait.
Guru are actually really susceptible to alcohol.
Oh, well, sucks to be him.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's also been drinking for longer than all of you combined have been alive. So, chances are he can handle his shit.
Disadvantages on con saves against liver failure.
Well, it's funny because like in World of Darkness, like if I'm not mistaken, like Guru are like in the Native American sense, they don't handle alcohol well.
Off table real quick. Polar Knights, thank you for following.
Hey, thank you. We have a person joined us. Nice. If you're wondering what my character looks like,
We'll get to that in a
Yeah,
second.
they're not gonna see that yet.
The
Well,
black, like, 10
camera.
pixels.
yeah.
All right. So the rest of the night comes. It's pretty uneventful. Things are busy in the camp because again, people are trying to figure out how they can help and what they need to do to help and how they can contribute. So there's a lot of chaotic energy, but it's more just okay. What do we do now? Kind of energy and a flurry of all of that. Next morning comes without much event. You notice the elder is out and about. No sign of any hangover whatsoever, and if he is, he's hiding it like a fucking champ.
Yeah. All right. So what's the next move?
Excuse me, I'm looking for Kenra somewhere. Excuse.
That's boring, mate.
You see the Warforged second that was with you when you found the headless head. Walk over and say, good. Hi, all of you. Are they?
Well, friends. Like
So
to
they're-
help. Well, I hope no one tries to punch me in the face. I'm not really much of a fighter.
Noted.
Just blank.
So, I sent some. Let's take this a little out of earshot. I don't want many people knowing about
That's
this.
bad.
Oh, mysterious. Let's go.
You don't want
If you
the
don't see his
elder,
name.
and you don't want the the clergyman to hear, I take it?
No. Why
Good.
would I want any of them?
I'm just making sure as we get the fuck out. Because let me tell
I'm
you.
not sure I trust this guy anymore.
Well, Warforge,
My name is Drew.
Drew, good. I'm Cahal. We can.
I don't care.
We can hear really well, so we need to move a little bit farther out. Just FYI.
Good to know. Let's do that. Quickly, please. Alright, so as you get a little out of earshot, you head into a building nearby. Okay, so I sent some guys down the tunnel, and we were able to figure out where it led. It's on the west side of town. West side is not exactly the good side of town.
Interesting.
As well, it led out to a building we know kind of well to avoid.
Any particular reason?
Well, it's held by a gang there. A gang by the name of the Higher Hands.
Interesting.
Okay. What race are they? So we don't
They're just a local gang. We don't exactly. They could be a smorgasbord of things. We don't deal with them. We don't know.
All right. We just wanted to make sure, so we're not causing a race war at the same time. I've had to deal with gangs in my past.
Trust me, if you guys take out the Higher Hands, no one would shed a tear. And if they did, it'd be tears of joy. No one likes these cunts, okay?
Good.
Sounds like somebody doesn't pay the taxes.
More like they steal food, beat people up, ask for tithes, want insurance money. Not the insurance money you're thinking of.
Probably not.
No, not at
It
all.
sounds like that they are really avoiding their taxes. We need to make sure that the tax collector collects his debt.
So he takes out a map, kind of lays it out. So we're about right here. There's no, of course, drawing for the camp on the map, but we're right here. The building is right here on this side down. He points it out. Chances are, if the boss is anywhere in there, it's gonna be there. So I don't know how you want to play it, but look, again, if you get the boss back, we're gonna owe you.
We'll get him back.
Yeah.
Sounds promising. We can do that.
Just hope his head is in one piece.
It's too valuable.
The question I do want to ask them why the fuck they stole his head, though.
I would love to know that too. I mean, most of the information we have is in the documents that were in the office we searched, and all of those were pretty fine. I looked through them myself. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everything was fine. So if they wanted information, they didn't take it.
Here's the thing, though. They might have because they look at you as some type of rival. I mean, we've seen this before in gangs. So they're holding your boss's basically head hostage, but we need to find
But we haven't heard any demands yet. Normally we would have a demand by now, or at least left for us to find it.
When a creature
If it is-
feels threatened, they will do anything to preserve their life, or in this case, it's a gang, their power.
If they haven't made demands, it probably could be that they knew each other.
That would be scary.
But the boss would never. Whatever. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
What
Just
can you even do with a Warforged head?
Really nothing. They're holding it ransom for some reason, but they haven't given us a ransom.
At least not yet. I don't know.
Well, I say we go take a look.
I agree.
Yes.
Roland,
Let's go get us some head.
how much bring
I hate you so much.
Ian Call?
What? What did I say?
You know what, Ian Call, it's
You know
fine.
what you
You
said.
are a monk, you are very sheltered, it's fine.
I'm also
Well,
gonna let you guys know. Goose season just started around these parts.
What season?
Goose.
Goose season.
What
You
about-
don't.
In a desert? There is no goose here. What do you mean
Yeah,
by
oasis.
goose?
Oasis.
Oh,
Oasis.
boy. You don't know.
No.
Please explain.
Be careful. Especially around the outskirts of town. Be careful.
describe careful what's going to happen.
Do not shed blood. Just don't.
But you want us
Please.
to kill these people.
I don't want you to kill them. I want you to get the boss's head back. You can do that without killing them. Without shedding. Just
Got it. Don't
don't
kill them.
shed blood. I don't care if you kill them. If
We
you
won't
if you
return
strangle them
heads.
and you don't cause any blood, that's just don't shed blood, please.
Fuck. Okay, well,
Picturing
I'm looking at my axe right now. I'm going, God damn it.
picturing carnivorous geese.
All right. So we can't
Really?
kill them.
Oh.
So we need to not shed blood. Well, we can kill them, but we need to not shed blood.
What's
So that's gonna hurt me a bit because, well, I just sharpened and silvered this motherfucker.
I'd still bring your axe. You might need to break down some doors. That's fine. Just
Unless the door's gonna bleed.
if the doors start bleeding, I think we have
Max,
bigger problems than a war.
Max, can I blunt my?
Something that can-
Would you allow me to quickly blunt my
don't you have an
axe?
axe
So
handle? You can just use that.
Why?
There's
don't
there's
you-
nothing really around to blunt it very well.
Yes.
Why don't you
This
just
is a
go?
floor. I could smash it against the
You
concrete.
have.
There's
you
no.
have
It's not
this.
Or
concrete.
not concrete, but
Hitting
stone.
someone with bludgeoning serves them a nosebleed.
Why don't you just grab a club
It's
or a
a,
hammer?
well, you just don't use your axe at all.
Is
You
there
know, I have
anyone
my
that has a
fists.
club or a hammer? I don't have coin to buy that stuff.
You just borrow it.
I mean, go ahead and make a quick investigation.
Seven.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no, wait, 8.
Yeah, you're able to find a club and just kind of
Oh wait,
laying
that was
about.
the wrong dice. That was a D12. 15 plus.
You're able to find a pretty
You-
sturdy
you
looking
almost
club
found-
easy.
found it anyway, so.
Kind of
It's there's around the camp there is just a spattering of weapons because people grabbed whatever they could. You find a club pretty easy. Still, I'd bring your axe just to be safe, but just don't count. It's better to be safer than sorry.
Blood.
We can always talk. We can talk. I'm pretty sure we can talk this way. You know, into
Guinevere
a
always
very
comes with me.
passive,
Okay.
bloodless situation. Yes.
Why don't
Those are
we want to
words.
spill blood? What does that have to do with geese?
Please, without
I'm guessing the geese can smell blood.
ideas, just tell us exactly why. Just lay it all out, please. We're not familiar with
Actually, I
this.
prefer if you beat around the bush a little bit.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
stop beating around the bush.
Okay.
But it's much more
The
fun that way.
wildlife in this area has adapted in aggressive ways.
Okay, so they smell blood, they want blood. We don't want to have to fight extra shit.
I'll just take that warning to heart. All right. I promise we won't return headless. Let's go. Let's go find this ahead.
All right, thank you
Gods,
very
I
much.
hate you. I hate you so fucking much.
Thank you, by the way, for giving us that information because you probably just saved our asses pretty well.
I do what I can. Just come back with the head.
You don't want to come with us?
Fuck no, I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's your job.
Yeah, but I mean,
I push pencils, not bodies.
fine, but
Too
you're
much of a
like
crowd
made of
anyways,
metal. I
let's
could
go.
also
We can go.
utilize you too. I mean,
Why the fuck would I let you do?
I'm
Fuck
kidding.
this.
I'm kidding.
He
I'm kidding.
already just walked out of the door. Just,
Come back with the fucking head.
We will.
Why are you getting me friends pissed off at me?
Because it's fun.
Aren't you used to that? You're a tax auditor. I hear people don't
Well-
necessarily like taxes to begin with.
No one's ever happy to see me. They're usually not my friends.
Oh well, there you go. You should be
I'll
used
make
to
sure my
that.
friends' taxes are right. They don't have to see me.
I like this. In fact, if we ever get shit going again, I'll make sure to have you help me with all of my business needs for the bar. Assuming, of course you get paid. I don't ever.
Alright, let's go to the west side of the
Okay.
town. Do we know which building specifically we're going to?
yeah, it's marked pretty clearly. It's one of the larger buildings in the area. As soon as you get in, it starts to look a little more shitty. Houses are kind of in more disrepair. They're more like, think Detroit. You slowly go from pretty all right to Detroit.
Oh, so
And-
there's a town named Detroit around here? What's Detroit like?
Shut up.
All right.
So as you're walking through, you notice the townsfolk also kind of change to kind of I wouldn't say shady characters, but they're definitely more huddled about, not really looking at anyone, eyes down, sticking together in groups, not really doing much of anything.
Not looking at us threatening like that.
They're glancing at you side-eyedly and definitely keeping their distance from you.
Alright, so I don't need to puff up my fur and look scary then.
No, if the regular townsfolk were on edge, these guys are very much so of, we don't want to fucking fight at all. Fuck off. You're going this way, I'm going that way.
Perfect. Works for me.
So the building is pretty easy to spot since it's one of the very, 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 very few that are actually maintained.
Okay. Well, do we want to see if we can do this nicely?
Yeah, let's let's talk it out.
I'm gonna knock on the front door and then take like a big step back
I'm ready.
No
Why
answer.
are you stepping back?
No answer.
Oh,
to be out of melee.
all right. I'll take a knock on it. I got bigger fists.
No answer.
Well, it
Alright.
seems like no one's home, so you want to just leave?
No.
Maybe
No.
we'll come back later. He'll be home.
I'm gonna go
Um,
ask them myself. How do you want me to knock?
Can I attempt to pick? Is it locked?
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone's home.
It's
You're not gonna
locked,
break in,
yeah.
are ya?
Can I attempt to pick the lock?
Go ahead.
Wait, are we sure we should be breaking in here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
Just doing some door
What
repair.
do you mean? I am just doing my job as a
Oh.
tax auditor.
So the tax auditor's job, part
Ten.
of the tax auditor is to open doors?
Nah, it doesn't open.
It seems like you're lockpicking.
From the inside. The fuck do you want?
Ah,
I'm here to talk to you about your taxes.
Fuck off.
That's unfortunate. I can't.
Well,
Fuck
we're-
off.
We're here to,
you either answer our friend here or we come in. Your call.
Say, it looks like you have a big club there, don't you?
Oh, I got more than a club.
Oh, that's interesting. How would you take both of them and shove them up your fucking ass?
Your call. Break down the door.
no, that's very rude.
Oh, go ahead, break down the door, see what happens.
That sounds
No, maybe
like
we shouldn't be breaking down his
I
door.
don't want to break down the door. I just want to talk to my friend on the other side of the door. I'm just here to make sure that you don't have anybody knocking at your door trying to collect more taxes than you really owe.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, talk.
All right. Well, I have to see your paperwork.
Show me yours first, bitch. You're saying you're a tax guy. Show me your credentials.
You have to.
You have to open the door for me to show you the credentials.
You can slide them under the door.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty thick piece of
One by
Yeah,
one.
it's-
Someone
it's-
describing
One by one. I got time.
No,
Look for the
it's like a
keyhole
placard.
then.
It's not a piece of paper. I got like it,
You can find a way. You're a tax guy. You normally find ways to do everything.
You actually have something on you, Axel.
no.
This guy doesn't seem like he wants to talk to us.
It's a barkeep rented forgery here. It looks original. Go.
I'll slide that over
Don't
the door.
Go make a sleight of hand check for that.
He can't see us. He's through the fucking door.
Right, but you're forging documents.
Okay.
Yes.
What is that? 13, 14, 15, 17.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty believable.
Can I make sure that it looks good enough to present?
Sure.
I don't even know what that would be. Investigation?
Yeah,
13?
looks good enough to you. You've never seen one of these fucking documents in your life, but it's just like, yeah, this looks good.
I'll attempt to slide under the
knowledge.
door.
Ah.
The door kind of breaks a little bit because it's thicker than you thought. Like you said, it's a placard.
Okay, one sec.
You can tell he was not expecting that.
Guys, the IRS is here.
No, the fucking marshals are.
That's not my approach, but alright, I guess that works.
You guys do realize you misspelled taxes, right? It's not spelled T-A-K-X-E-Z.
You see, he's new. I'm observing him. I'm training him, so that way.
You don't send newbies to do this job.
That's actually just a dialectal spelling. Can I attempt to decipher that?
Fuck it.
I'm the one that can do intimidate.
Like,
I'm gonna do intimidate. Hang on.
No, he already rolled.
No, he already rolled.
But I can still intimidate him after.
Okay, he did not believe that whatsoever.
Can I at least?
Sure, fine. Yeah, I believe that, fucko.
All right. Can I do intimidate?
Sure.
All right. My intimidate is 17.
Yeah, no, again, you see those big club and axes you got there? Shut up,
Sir, our business is very important, and we can even...
I'm sorry, what the fuck are you?
I'm Iankel. I'm here with these...
No. I mean, what are you? I've never seen someone like you. What
He's
the
an elephant man.
I'm a Loxodon.
You're an elephant man.
Gesundheit.
Elephant man. Just Ironkill. No one's seen anything like you. I'm like the only one that's known what your species is. You look like a fucking.
Well,
elephant.
that's the
Look,
name of our species.
he's
It's
a
a
Loxodon.
I know
Loxodon.
that, but just tell him you're an elephant man.
Clearly.
Here, everyone understand it, okay? He's an elephant man.
Okay, look, I'm gonna review this real quick, and how about you guys come back? Maybe never.
All right.
I can
sounds like a plan.
promise if you help us out here, you come out here, we can
No.
we can work something out and make it worth your while.
No.
Do you want me? I can break the whole fucking wall down on this asshole.
Yeah, with him right there. No, just follow me.
What seems to have you so uptight?
Inkle, shut up.
What has me uptight is a bunch of strangers armed are at my fucking door on my fucking property.
See if I'm gonna leave the front door. Is there windows?
They're boarded up, but yes.
Okay. Is there another door?
There appears to be a door in the back, but it's kind of fenced off. Like you see, like just wooden walls coming back to what could be a backyard of some sort.
Okay.
Also, Axel, because he said try us, that means that basically if we go through the front door or any way we make a noise, we're gonna have a massive fight on our hands. So we have to be ready.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we need to do V
I'm
formation.
great at making friends.
Great, but if anything comes down, we need V formation. We need to make sure that Roland here has a good line of sight on the enemy, so he can take them out. Roland, once you take sniper point, got it? All right.
I'm gonna jump to like try to look over the fence.
Okay, so you see that it is a backyard. There is a series of just like what looks like crates in there, as well, kind of more towards the building. There appear to be just two giant beetle-looking things, but no person is out there. Like no.
Do I know what those beetle things are?
Can
Go
you see
ahead.
over there, Axel.
Go ahead and make me a knowledge check, please. Let me check this out.
7 plus.
That's just 7.
Okay. Yeah, these are fairly common. So yeah, you recognize them as hardhat beetles.
Yeah, those kind of bug me. There's a couple of bugs on the other side here.
Are they friendly
Right.
bugs?
Probably not.
I have a high nature.
Who are you talking to? And what's over there?
Whisper, goddammit. Don't worry about it.
Look, again, how about you fuck off and come back? Never.
Technically, we're all whispering at this point, and we're sneaking, so he wouldn't.
Let's like, sneak away from the door and pretend that we leave.
Look,
But we're just going around.
you got a head over there, and I can't leave without a head.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Perhaps you can.
Can I roll insight on that?
If you want us to leave you alone, if you let
Yeah,
us look
let's go.
inside and find that there's no head, we can leave.
I got a 15.
Yeah, no. It's a 17, so you lose.
Okay. Look.
Now, if you don't let us in, eventually someone else is going to come by, because
No, they won't.
I can promise you that they will.
No, they won't.
All right. Everyone, please, for the love of fucking Christ.
Who's Christ?
Okay, for the love of Gaia. There is a person who is missing their fucking head.
A lot of people are missing their heads right now. You're not being very specific.
Good for answering my question. Now, Where is this Warforged caravan leader's head? If you don't have it, you might know who might. Please.
Firstly,
The way you answer will tell me everything I need to know, and your life.
sure. So, firstly, thank you for asking politely. Politeness gets you far. Secondly, fuck off.
Fuck it. I'm willing to fight.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with this guy. So you
We've
want
tried to intimidate, we've tried being nice, we've tried being polite. We have basically told him several times, and you know the back door, and he can still see us.
Does he
There's
sound
a
like he's directly behind the door?
Yeah, that's why Bax is.
Wood door?
Wood door.
Something I could penetrate through?
Yes, you're a marksman. Right now, actually, should I even advance, or should you just pull the fucking trigger? We're whispering so you can't hear us.
Surprise attacks.
What are you guys whispering about?
Surprise attack, go.
Something about your mom.
Shoot him in the fucking dick. No, seriously, don't kill him.
Well, I would be aiming center door. Because you don't know how tall he is.
What are you guys planning on doing?
I mean,
You have a bunch of animals coming after us.
we talked to him.
You don't have to actually whisper. You can talk normally. Just say you're whispering.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So the mic can pick us up.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have. Just say you're whispering. It's fine.
Alright, guys, we have to pretend we're whispering, so let's all walk outside.
No.
So are you shooting through the door?
I just went for it. 26 for attack roll.
Okay.
Ian Kell, be prepared to actually keep the blood from dripping to the floor. Got it?
You. So you shoot through the door. You hear a scream of surprise and pain, then silence,
Wait, didn't
and then from underneath the door, a pool of blood starts forming.
I'm
And now we
moving
stand
away.
back and wait for a while.
That's
All right.
didn't
we're gonna
that
do the same
elder say
thing.
not to spill any blood out here?
That's right. That's
Yes.
why we're gonna get the fuck out real quick.
Or just back up and wait till the wildlife's done having its feast.
Yeah.
Warforged parts aren't
I'm gonna,
edible.
before we do that though, I'm
So-
going to break the door so just enough so that it can be opened by an animal. I have the strength.
You do.
Very convoluted.
You do. So it opens. It opens up and
Picturing like an army of, the Untitled Goose Game.
It's goose
Army of
season,
those guys.
bitch! Enjoy! You had your chance.
goose time.
I need you to quickly make an acrobatics check for me.
Where
That's
they
easy.
fly in.
While all of us, the rest of us are just running away.
18.
Okay, so you successfully avoid stepping in the blood. Congratulations. You also notice that whoever was talking through the door is kind of a few feet back from the door, laying down.
He's got shot in the dick.
Yeah, he's laying back, hands over dick, screaming in pain. Because, of course, you shot him in the fucking dick.
I didn't. Roland did. Good job.
Roland.
Roland. Good
Same
job.
difference.
So,
Shoot someone
we
in
can
the
either
penis.
heal you or we can let the animals eat you. You have 10 seconds to decide, asshole.
What animal are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's goose season, remember?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Have fun!
Goosezilla.
As you say that, you feel a rumbling.
Goosezilla.
Everyone, run! Let them deal with these fuckers and we'll find what's
maybe
left.
we should
the
go over the-
Warforged will be fine.
Everyone roll
I
initiative.
was gonna say maybe we should hit the fence. D20, right? D20, right?
17.
Okay.
It shows D20, right?
Yes, it's a D20.
2.
Oof. Actually, no, it's 2 plus your proficiency. It'll tell you on the sheet. It'll tell you what
It's
your
based on your
initiative
dice.
is. Your initiative is 5, so it's 2 plus 5, so 7.
7, okay.
Let me see what mine is. I rolled a 14. I think it's higher than that.
Do, do, do.
You smell already. You had a bath yesterday.
What?
You'd be surprised.
He smells already?
A little bit.
What the fuck is my initiative on here?
Of course he smells. Yes.
Oh wait,
he
that's
does.
not level 20. We don't want to use that. Leaf sheet.
You become a player.
18 is my
Hi.
initiative.
How are
Tucker
you?
Poppers.
Okay,
Enjoy that.
Chris, you said 18?
Yes.
Andy?
7.
6.
Kenny?
12.
Don't worry, he finds nuts.
Okay, Chris, go ahead and roll again, please.
Ooh, 19.
Okay. So,
Rumble.
okay, then it is.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Now these creatures that are coming out of the ground that we're going to be dealing with, if their blood's spilled, does that make more aggression?
Oh.
Who says it's more than one?
Oh, I know that, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if we spill their blood, does it cause more aggression? Because I'm trying not to total team kill right now.
Suppose we'll find out.
All right.
That music's
We've
probably
got
copyrighted.
water cure.
Yeah, that.
That music's copyrighted and you can't play that.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. It's Final Fantasy. I know that from like a million miles away. It's from Final Fantasy V, isn't it?
6. Yeah, game music's not as
One. Come here.
It's
You
Square
square-
fucking Enix, hon.
You,
It's the-
your stream instantly gets muted if you stream the intro music of Kingdom Hearts.
So,
Yes.
bursting through one of the dilapidated buildings, coming right at you, you see a simply just monstrosity of a gigantic goose running right at you.
Wow.
Faster than you can run away.
Well, it's not our blood, so if we get out of
It
its way-
sees blood, it sees prey, it's hungry. Remember, it's a goose. Goose are assholes.
All right, so you know what we need to do, guys? We need to run through the door. We need to run through the door and get behind this asshole so we can eat him.
Okay, Chris, go ahead and you're up first.
This. Just this.
Are you going through walls?
No.
Honk.
I think. Are those supposed to be
wait.
walls?
Yeah.
All right, I'm behind there.
Okay.
I would recommend everyone get behind this wall. Where's the asshole at? Well, we need a
Problem
figurine for
is,
the
he's gonna move
asshole.
way before I will.
The asshole's down.
I mean, the goose.
Can you give us a figurine for the asshole that got shot in the dick?
Sure.
I don't think it matters.
No.
I think we're still gonna have to fight the.
I want this motherfucker to get eaten. I want to hear him scream in utter agony
Bites.
before.
He only didn't let us in a door.
Fuck him. He was an asshole.
Okay, so
But
you
it's
do
also
anything else, Chris?
His door
Well, I mean, okay.
is all his place.
I could sit there and fight this thing. The thing is we cause more bloodshed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the blunt side of my axe.
Mm-hmm.
How do I want to do this?
We got the goose to deal with now.
We have the entire fucking evil empire behind us here. So you have a choice. We either fight the goose or we let him eat the asshole. If he eats the asshole, he'll most likely leave us fucking alone. If we run and hide from him, he'll be able
You
to
have
eat
that
us.
to deal with.
Yes, they have cheese on their tongues.
Right.
But yes.
So here's okay, split second decision, everyone. We either let it eat the asshole, and then we go find the other assholes in this area, or we fight the goose.
We may need to interrogate the guy.
Yeah.
There's other guys here, though.
Is
Yeah.
there?
We don't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't know that. How
So
you know that?
what is everyone's decision? Fight the goose or let the guy get eaten?
We might need this guy alive, so we better fight that goose.
That's 2.
Sure.
That's 3.
So
Okay, I'm outvoted. We're gonna fight this fucking goose
Roland's,
asshole.
yeah, Roland's
All right.
man, a few words.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm raging and I'm going into yeah, I'm fully raging.
Alright.
So I'm gonna start with my rage attack. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
All right. Where's my D12? Where's my D12? 16, 16 damage.
Okay.
And what else do I have left in my abilities? Okay. 12 damage. So 16 plus 12. So 28.
Okay. Brain stops working. Brain back working.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm using the blunt side of my weapon, so it's not causing any bloodshed.
I mean, the bloodshed's already happened, so it doesn't really matter anymore.
All right. Ian
Yep.
Cal, as I'm doing this, Ian Cal, clear up the blood as much as you can. Heal his wounds so he doesn't bleed out anymore. Make
Oh.
sure he's still in pain.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Just
step on his
use the
balls.
isopropyl.
Alright,
So,
I pull my herbal kit. I
first-
guess I fight the goose.
First things first, the goose will make a cackling roar.
Uh-oh.
All of you must now make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wisdom saving throw. What's that on?
Will or wisdom?
I mean,
That's-
what am I rolling?
D20.
Oh,
Nat 20 plus 1. Yeah.
Okay, you're fine.
22.
You're fine?
16.
You're fine.
19.
Okay, you're all fine. And now, Chris, it's going to, since you're the only one here, gonna make. Let's see, what's going to go? Okay. Going to swipe at you once with its claws. Do. Okay, 19.
Doesn't hit.
Nice. Next one. 21.
Ooh.
That does hit by
Nice.
1 point.
Nice.
I really wish this would update when I have my rage going.
Nice. All right. Go ahead and take 15 damage.
Just a second.
Wait, is that including half a raging?
When you would make a melee range attack.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, this thing. Spoiler for this thing. Its armor is very weak, but it hits
It hits.
because it's a fucking goose, and goose are assholes.
And then 15 damage. Oof. How many hit points do you have?
Don't worry about it.
I have a lot.
Okay. No.
So how much damage did I take?
15.
Alright. It hurts, but I'm just fine.
All right. Up next, Kenna.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
It's going to be
Yeah.
18 to hit.
That hits.
10.
That's 14 damage.
Okay.
This thing's got fucking health. It took 28 plus 14 damage.
Yeah, this thing's kind of tough. I'm going to.
Stay within range, your
I know.
range. Yeah.
Sort of move this way a little bit.
Do you sure you want to move outside the building?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know what's inside the building.
All right, Kier.
Great.
The fucking graboids come out.
5 plus 8. That's probably not going to hit.
Nope.
Using action surge to go again.
Okay.
14 plus 8. So
That hits.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Mhm.
Are you using automatic? Yep.
Really?
What is it?
2.
You snake eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
2.
Wait.
That was 2d8.
Oh, damn.
Fantastic. All right, you done?
Yep.
Andy.
Yep. So should I be helping this guy, guys, or should I be attacking it? Should probably be attacking it.
It's up to you.
To you. I mean,
I can throw my. I got
here's
darts.
here's the problem though. Oh, if you have darts, then help the
Fucking
guy out.
torrents at a giant goose. Fuck it, why not?
Get in the eyes.
Andy,
What?
I would help the guy out.
It takes a long time to bleed out from a.
Yeah, but you understand.
From a
you know-
crotch shot, it takes a while, but it hurts all the while.
Like,
There's
the
some
problem-
major arteries right
Yeah,
there.
there's some problem though, Andy. As you bleed out, more of these fuckers will come.
All right, I run to our injured friend here to patch up his wound. Pull out my herbal kit and flex tape.
Just make sure the bleeding stops.
Okay, so you are in a combat situation, so go ahead and roll for healing with disadvantage.
All right, with D20. Or...
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a 1.
Well, what?
It's a 1.
Oof.
I mean, you're rolling with disadvantage, so I don't think there's any need to roll. Yeah, you're slapping flex tape, but for whatever reason, the blood is preventing the flex tape from sticking.
I just imagine just a new hole.
And
keeps popping up,
the
and I
thing
gotta
is, you're also slapping him in the crotch, so it's just like every time.
Open the door, bitch!
You don't have to yell.
I got one hole. I got one finger in one hole. Another hole shows up. I got the trunk in another hole. Another hole shows up. Just blood spurting everywhere.
And it's also Kill Bill style blood, where it's just
Yeah.
like. All right, Chris,
the blood
go.
keeps coming. I'm sorry, guys. I can't stop it.
I'm sure that hits the 20.
That hits.
Yeah, 25. 13 damage.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
I know. I'm just
I ain't done with you yet.
Critical.
okay.
So, what is that? It is a 9 plus 5 is 14 plus, or 9 plus 7, I'm sorry, not 14. 16 plus 18. 16 plus 18
16 plus 18.
is 37. Or 16 plus 18. Yes, 37.
Okay.
Right. 36. Wait, no. 34.
16 plus 18.
34.
34, I'm sorry, yeah, 34.
Okay.
So that'd be like, you were adding two even numbers and we're getting an odd number. We didn't do something right.
Okay. Goose's turn, real quick. Does not do that. All right, Chris, it's still swinging at you.
Goose uses honk.
Yeah,
It tried to.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a 21.
Hits.
that does hit.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna put these out. I don't know why I put them away. Okay, take 19.
How you hanging in there, Carl?
I need some healing.
Okay. And next one, that is a 15.
19 or 15 damage? Wait.
No. That's the roll to hit. Second attack.
Oh, 15 doesn't hit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So I'm going to be down. So I need to roll for that down.
Wait, down is in you're in death?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You don't roll those. I do.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't think you roll one immediately. I think it can.
Next turn.
Correct me
Yeah.
if I'm wrong, but
Yeah, it comes back next turn.
I
So
thought death saves are rolled by the player. Like,
normally, but in my campaign, I roll them.
All right.
So you have no idea if you're gonna go down, if you're gonna die or not.
Okay, so someone needs to heal me before, so I am down.
So we're gonna kind of run away from our guy here.
Okay,
I'm
Kenny.
basically on my knee.
how badly hurt does the creature?
It is not doing good.
I'm gonna
it's-
cast sleep.
Okay.
That won't kill it, will it?
No, kill
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Kind of I need d8s. I need 5 total.
Hang on. Here's an idea.
Thank you.
Forget how sleep works.
I roll the 5d8s, I believe. If it has less than that many hit points, then it goes to sleep.
It falls asleep.
Excellent.
All right.
So it, as you do, it just kind of and starts falling towards down Chris, and then at the last second just falls to the side.
I was about to say it'd be perfect to stop the bleeding.
It also crush you and take more damage.
Oh, okay, never mind.
All right, we got 1 minute.
All right. I guess I'll take this opportunity if it's my turn.
You can see, I mean, combat's temporarily ended, so
it's
Yes.
whatever, it's everyone's turn. You got 1 minute to get me up.
Yep.
All right.
I have a potion on me, so I can heal it myself fully.
Just need to stabilize him.
Yeah, stabilize me first.
Shall I go
Alright.
over to stabilize him then?
Yes.
All right. I run over to Kahal to stabilize him. That's not me.
This is
You,
me.
you can move your characters now
Yes.
independently.
All right.
You should also have advantage kit on you, Q, because you're a marine as well. 11 plus
It's 14.
14. Wait.
14.
Oh,
plus
14 plus
6. Medicine.
20.
So 20.
okay, you're stabilized.
Alright, I'm going to chug my potion and bring my health back to full.
So I'm gonna move into the building,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask the down guy. So who else is in the building?
Fuck you,
Have to
I
heal.
can- I can
assholes!
let you bleed out. Or, I can let you bleed out, but I mean that'd be bad for you. Who else is in the building?
You wanna shut off my fucking dick? Fuck you!
There's
We can
also a
bring-
goose over here.
We can bring your dick back, or we can let the goose eat you. You have two choices. Make your choice.
Just fuck you!
Okay,
Alright.
let the goose eat him.
I'm gonna look in the building for the head.
I'm gonna pick up his
Dick,
dick and walk
dick.
and flop it around in the air until I say we can put this back on you. asshole."
I'm gonna ask you to stop. Okay. Bear in mind you only have a minute, so I really okay.
I'm gonna try to look at less than a minute.
I guess all I can do is sniff the air.
15 investigation.
Under a minute? Yeah, no, you don't find enough.
Okay.
And as you are looking through, all of a sudden through the wall, I should say, the goose just Kool-Aid mans. Oh yeah! And this is a surprising attack. So yeah, it's gonna take a swing at you
Me?
because you're the closest at the moment. So please don't do that. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Moving our characters to where we were.
That's a 20.
Alright. I need 1 second.
Back in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So, on hit, I have a spell I can use.
Okay.
Can I still use it even if I would get knocked out? This has been throwing some high amounts of damage. I imagine I'm about to get one shot, but I have Hellish Rebuke.
This
What-
Hellish Rebuke always takes effect no matter what.
Yeah, it takes effect no matter what. So
Alright.
yeah.
I'm casting Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
It needs to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I think Hellish Rebuke is 2d8 or 2d10.
Okay, that is an 11.
That fails.
All right.
Fuck him up.
Let's just roll for the damage real quick. Oh, you're lucky.
If we're still not in combat, and I can just do my thing.
51.
Huh? No.
Oh, I
That's
thought
like-
that was
It's not a percentage die, no.
Okay,
Looks like I
so
can heal him for 2d4.
go ahead and take 10 damage from the hit. And how much does the goose take?
12.
How does it die?
Well, as it hits me, I'm going out of the wound that it makes. I'm gonna shoot fire out of there, and pierce it through the face.
Okay, the fire kind of goes through a bullet effect, and think hollow point bullet, where it enters in and the back of the head just explodes outwards, and it falls down.
nicely done, Axel. And now we know you're a warlock after all.
What are you talking about? I didn't see
That's
it.
one hell of an ability for attacks over there. Nice.
I know
I
how
take my
sh-
job very seriously.
I
Tax
know how-
auditors don't fuck around here.
I-
Oh, because you didn't even see me cast sleep either.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
you saw me cast Eldritch Blast.
I know. Yeah, I know you're a warlock. Yeah.
Hey, look, I said I got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
That's great. Now you're a tax auditor warlock. That's like the most terrifying fucking thing in the world for any fucking doctor ever.
Okay, real quick, do need to give some props here. This is from the Fluffy Folio by Michael Habinger. You can find him on Patreon. Kudos to him. I found this on Reddit, and it's fantastic. Thanks a lot.
This is a goose that doesn't steal your fucking knives. This is the goose that uses the knives against you and turns into a fucking sword.
Whose is the knife?
That
All right.
fucker had some health for a little.
So, real quick, from your investigation check, before the goose snapped at you, you could tell that there were possibly more people in the building. They saw the goose outside and said, "Fuck this," and ran out the back door, since the back door is now wide open.
Alright. Guys, think the building's clear.
Well, does anyone want to go
I'm
after
gonna,
these
I'm gonna
assholes?
run out the back door and see if I can, perceive anyone like on foot that's close by that
Oh,
would probably
shit.
pursue. I can move.
Do we have more goose to worry about? Because
So far as you know, that's the only one in the area.
I got 40.
The goose season just started, so they're starting to come back, but they're not like in full swing. If so, yeah, this would have been a major problem.
this would be a party white.
I see the back door open. I got a speed of 40. I mean, I can run out and see if I get a scent or
You have an 80 speed if you run.
yes.
I mean, here's the thing. They're getting the fuck out. We're looking for a head Ian call. We're not here to fight them. We're here to find the fucking head of the
They
wolf.
may have
But they might
taken it.
know, and they might be taking it.
All right, we can circle around them and stop them then. Your call. Everyone in shape.
Well, you guys can hang back. I can try to chase after them.
You're one person.
All he has to do is see where they go.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be
Your
a
call.
perception check then.
Sure.
All right. Run it back.
Ooh, nice.
16 plus.
Plus on here. Yeah, it's a 20.
So you can catch their sense, but you can also tell that as they ran out the back, they kind of went in different directions.
Oh boy.
And you can also tell that they were really carrying nothing. They just basically saw the goose, threw everything down, said, "Fuck this," and ran.
Perfect. I like that.
Right.
I'm going to start to do a more thorough investigation of the building.
Okay, roll please.
If you fail at that, I'll do that.
It's a
myself.
7. Can I just take time and take a 10 on it?
Sure.
Alright.
And I should mention this is a 2-story building, so.
Okay.
The guy who's dying on the floor.
Okay.
I guess I can go
Oh,
back.
I'm sorry, bleeding on the floor.
Okay.
Does he have any testicles left?
Okay.
They were obliterated.
Yeah,
Alright.
I can go back and try to heal him again.
I'm gonna chalk
I
this up
have
to. I'm
bandages.
gonna chalk this up to shit I never thought I'd say. You can't make testicles appear on someone
No, I'm not. I'm just.
by slapping flex tape on their
Try to
blown
prevent him from
out
bleeding out.
No, I'm
crotch.
I was gonna say I'm gonna stop. He's a eunuch permanently. We've agreed on this fact.
We're trying to stop the bleeding so he can talk to us.
He's not gonna talk to us unless we start torturing him more, and I'm okay with that.
But then he'll say anything you want him to say.
That's fine. I don't care. I just want to hear him scream. He's a fucking criminal piece of shit.
He's also very much on death's door, so he's not gonna be able to say much anymore.
That's fine. He can wake up later. All right, I'm gonna use my bandages on him.
Go ahead.
12 plus. Was it 3? So wait. Let me.
Yeah, the bandages don't say that there's a roll to use them.
Oh, that's right. You're right. No,
Yeah,
I
it's
use
just-
bandages to stop the bleeding.
It's just
stabilize
2d4.
Okay. I mean, he's somewhat stabilized, but he's
4
He's still dying.
plus.
He's still dying.
So he gets stabilized and 6 plus 6 health, HP.
he's still paler than I am, so, and I'm already pretty pale.
Yeah, but he's not gonna die now.
No, but he's not gonna talk either.
I don't care.
All right, good
I
on
just
you.
want him to suffer.
Okay. So as
Let
you
this be a reminder of him being a criminal.
How do you know
Noted.
he's a criminal? He just wouldn't let us in his door.
So, as you are investigating upstairs, you come across a locked door, and there's really nothing else going down anywhere.
Okay.
You do also, in like kind of where the kitchen would be, now it's a pseudo meth lab or something. Think Walter White. You do find the door that, or the other end of the trap door of the tunnel.
Oh. Alright, well, we found a place. Can I attempt to pick the locked door?
Go ahead.
10.
Yeah, it's not it's a cheap ass fucking lock, so you're able to open it.
Alright.
And you see kind of like another office, except not as well put together. And as well, there's more plans on the side. There's like a little cache of weapons off to the side. There's a desk, and there's something on the desk that has kind of like a sheet covering it.
Mm-hmm. Well, look. What's the shape of the thing under the sheet?
Kind of spherical, you think?
Before I look to the sheet, is there like paperwork around?
There is.
Can I look to see if there's any like letters for like weapons?
Yeah. Investigate.
15.
Yeah, there are letters for orders of weapons, secret communications, people taking down notes of stuff, taking inventory. You also know that the main boss of the Higher Hands has been personally seen to this. This seems to be like one of his main haunts, but he's just not here at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna take all these letters
Okay.
and like just the paperwork to prove it.
Where?
And I'm gonna undo the sheet.
Okay, you lift up the sheet, and sure enough, it's the head of the head.
There's a dog.
You can see his eyes are moving, but they kind of did a cruel yet smart thing, and they took like a sheet of metal and over his mouth and just kind of screwed it in so he can't open his mouth.
Oh,
Ooh.
I might have the strength to pull that off.
No,
You
don't pull it off.
you don't need to. The screwdriver's pretty close by. They decided like to keep it within view distance of him, just because fuck you.
All right.
One's for yes, two for no. If I unscrew that, is it gonna hurt?
One blink once for yes, twice
Two
for
for no. Okay, I'm gonna take the screwdriver
I don't
in.
think it matters. We're just gonna unscrew it.
Yeah, about fucking time. Where the fuck have you people been?
Well, do you
What are you
even
talking
know
about?
us?
You're the guard, right?
No.
No, we're a band of
Your
adventurers.
second hand sent us to go find you.
About fucking time he did. That'd be
You guys on
incompetent
the
shit.
Huh?
Are you guys on the second floor?
Yeah,
We all
we're
rush
all
up.
up with
Okay.
you.
We hear a rumbling. You can't.
We're gonna get you to your body, sir. Don't worry about it.
You better fucking. Jeez.
Hey, you be nice, or I'm gonna use you as a fucking kickball.
Alright, now
Uh-huh. Sure.
Metal.
I'm taking the head. I'm gonna make sure you don't get used as a kickball. We're friends. Your friend sent me.
He better fucking sent you.
He's friends.
Should also mention the letters you found were signed by the boss. So
I'm just not gonna say anything about it.
Wait, they took his head and he signed for his letters? So he,
The-
Remember I said
these
that
are-
he probably knew him.
yeah. Well, you can play with that because I don't know that, but you can play with that because this motherfucker is guilty. No one
Alright,
acts
so
like that being rescued. Fuck him.
I'm gonna, we should probably start making our way back to the the town god first.
No. This stays between me and you.
Why?
You don't get these fuckers involved.
Why?
Why? Because this is now personal. Look, you help me out and don't tell the guards. Whatever you guys want from the caravan, you get for life.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a good plan. I like
Sounds
that.
like a good trade-off.
If I remember correctly, they don't eat anything or drink anything, do they?
not really.
How could he do that? He's just a head.
Well, I was about to say I could make some.
He's
alcohol
just
for
a
him.
head.
He's just a
and
head.
Life is a nightmare.
I'm just a head and life is a nightmare. Okay, back to the tape.
Yeah, not to mention, if the guards get involved in this, it's my ass on the line in my business. I've spent.
Yeah,
Shut up. It's my ass on the block. I've spent years building up this caravan. I'm not gonna lose it over this shit.
Sounds like paperwork.
Alright, sounds like we're heading back to the
Yeah, we're
warehouse
heading
then.
back. Yes.
Yep.
Heading back. Heading.
I hate you all so much.
Alright, I'm gonna knock on the door of the warehouse when we get there.
Okay, the second opens the door. Ah, God, finally you came back.
Got ahead.
You okay, boss?
Yeah, I'm fine. Get the boys together. We're gonna take you on these shits to get soon. Fuckers took my head.
Yeah. So we'll talk later.
Sure.
Sounds like you got business to do.
Yeah, you bet. You're gonna come back here in a couple days. Then we're gonna talk about taking these shits down. Understand?
Sure.
Alright.
Just remember, it's goose season. We already had to fight a fucking giant piss
Oh,
off goose.
you won't need to worry about that again. Trust me.
Thank you.
Now get me back to my fucking body. Fuck us.
I put his head on the body.
I'm just gonna hand it to the second.
Oh.
Drew takes the head. All right, let's just.
I'll see you later.
See you, Drew.
Alright, so then we're
So
gonna
it looks like
head.
the guys that did this are gonna get taken down.
Heads are rolling for this one, aren't they?
As we're walking well away from the warehouse,
We say that.
They start making puns and
I think he's in trouble though.
What, you think he's in trouble?
Yeah. You remember when I said that they probably know each other?
Yeah. We assume they do. We know
Well, I
they
assume they do.
Uh,
They do. I got evidence.
do. Let's see it.
That is.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this is a botched fuck up.
Unfortunate. Well, I have someone to deliver these.
I agree. Fuck this.
So, we're gonna head to the
Clergy.
clergy.
Okay.
We have to be prepared for this shit. We need the clergy to probably help us with dealing with this
See
issue.
what they want to. We'll see what they want to do about it.
Okay.
So,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna,
to be fair, in times of anything, and you know this,
times of anything.
basically money is money, profit is profit. They're going to be basically dealing both sides to make as much money as possible. Anyone would do this.
maybe, but I don't think they're paying taxes on these.
Exactly. So you have an extra one
But
up
give their
on
thoughts and prayers.
Oh, they're going to wish they had
Is
written
it-
that when we're
Is it
done.
common courtesy to not just barge into a temple?
No,
I mean,
they're at
the-
refugee camp.
No, that was last night.
Oh,
They're back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly barging in, but you don't. You can open the doors and walk in at any time.
Okay, I'll just
Like so
walk.
long as you just don't kick down the fucking doors.
Man's name.
Mikalanga.
Hey, Michelanda, we have some updates for you.
Okay, you walk in and he's kind of in the center of the building, just sitting on a cushion, kind of meditating. You kind of startle him.
I'm going to do this first. Michelanda, we have some updates for you.
You don't need to bow. Jeez.
We don't do that here.
Hey, I try to be respectful.
I understand. I understand. Just shit.
Sorry.
Right. Well, I did look into what you wanted me to look into.
What else do you know?
Well, the wolf. I got the head of the Wolf Forge #1 back.
All right.
And unfortunately, I think he was scraping off the top without informing anyone else in his group. So it's just him that I can prove. That's the trouble with this. But there's letters, weapon orders. They were working with one of the gangs.
Which gang?
What were they called?
Higher hands.
Higher Hands.
So he's double dealing.
Of course he is.
But
Yeah.
also, the Higher Hands were the ones that took the head. I think they double crossed him, or he pissed them off. Either way, I don't think their deal is on anymore. But also, because we got his head back, he's gonna kind of want payback for what they're doing.
We can join forces and take care of this criminal organization together.
It'd be up to you, Michelanda.
Well,
Mikalanga.
Michelanda.
from how I see it,
Manda. Okay. Michelanda.
that deal is done now. The problem of extra weapons coming in is solved. I can't prove weapons haven't been used for anything malicious, so
Well, if they're going to the high hands, which they have been for all intents and purposes, of course, to this, Looks like as well, based on these letters, the last shipment that came in with them just now was set to be the last one. So it looks like instead of paying him the full price of the complete deal, they probably just took him and was going to call it that.
I'd say it's a good assumption.
As well, I agree that these two were that the boss was the only one who knew about this. Hard to prove, but it certainly seems likely. Getting rid of the higher hands would be beneficial. They've been problematic in the past, but mainly petty dealers. If they've been buying weapons like this, that's a serious move in the wrong direction.
We could investigate to see. We might actually be able to make allies out of them after all.
I wouldn't. These folks are not interested in anything other than taking over the town. I'm reading this.
Yeah, no.
In case you also didn't notice, we sort of mortally wounded one of the.
No, he's fine. He can heal. He's just a eunuch now. Oh, by the way, clergyman, because they refused to open the door.
I don't want to know the details.
I'm just
Just
saying.
no.
He might join
No.
I hate you so much.
He might join you. He's a eunuch now. He has got nothing else to lose.
Can't say it.
Of course.
He just starts. He rubs his temple to the side. Considering you just did me a favor, I will overlook this disrespect towards my wife and my son.
Why would it be disrespectful?
Shut up.
Quit while you're ahead.
The other guy quit like that.
Just shut up. Now, what did the boss say anything about going against the hired hands?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does he want the gods involved?
I don't know. Probably not, because I mentioned about.
He
before-
said don't get the guards involved.
He said don't get the gods involved.
Naturally, because he doesn't want any potentially captured hired hands talking.
Well, there's one that probably won't be in the fight. If you really want.
Please do not tell me details. I do not care.
I was not going to tell you detail.
Good to know.
There is just one that probably won't be in a fight. If you want a witness, you probably will have one. Otherwise,
He probably won't talk with you around me, but anyway. Right. So,
I'd say if you want to go to the gods with this, I completely understand. If you just want to hang on to this and see what happens.
I would say I will definitely hold on to these. The gods will know midway through the attack. Come talk to me when the boss comes to talk to you.
Yeah.
Let him know his plans. Once the attack's underway, I will let the gods know. And then, once the fighting has largely subsided, we can deal with the fight then.
No, Miss
Because-
Londa, big important question. We need these people to cross the desert.
I doubt that the major caravans, this caravan would be fully arrested for the actions of one man, from one Warforged. If these documents are to be believed that the owner was acting by his own, which I'm inclined to think at this point.
Do you think if we turn this into a guard, we'd still have a chance to get to the...
If not, I will make it work.
Works for me then.
Now, let me ask, what is your concern with getting across the desert? Where are you going? Your people are here in camp. They need you.
Well, right now, there is talks that, of what we heard, the lions on the move.
I'm
Could
well
be
aware.
A big issue between the dwarves and the dragonborn.
I'm well aware.
Both these people were in my city before it was ransacked by this dark fucking enemy.
The lion has never stepped foot in your city. He's
no,
only...
No, not the lion, but dragonborn have been there.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, and dwarves. People existed peacefully in my area. If there's anything I can do to stop this war from happening, because it would be a big distraction for this evil. If we have two of the major forces fighting each other, then they're going to be able to walk in and take everything. Like they took my city. They destroyed me. I am a veteran of many wars, and they were able to just take me out. What's not to say they aren't going to be able to do the same thing against the lion or against the leader of the dwarves?
How do you know they are orchestrating this, but that's a question for another day.
I don't know, but here's the thing. They attacked my city, which was a peace area. It was a place of peace between all the races. It was supposed to send some type of signal, some type of message, I'm sure. Now that the two sides cannot come to an accord in my own area, in my own city, and they are gearing up, this is a perfect time for whatever attacked me to attack everyone else. And we need to stop it before it starts. We need to get both sides to at least think about the bigger picture.
Easier said than done, but we
That's a
will.
pretty bold plan. I just plan to, talk about trade agreements and sanctions until they hopefully, bought enough time they can talk.
No sanctions, no trade agreement. We are beyond that at this point. If
Well,
these two sides want a war, that's the last.
I'm not a diplomat. It's not my place to start talking about who's right and who's wrong. I can only do what is it within my power. I'm a tax auditor.
That's right. But this is where I come in, and this is where we might need the elder as well, because our elders of Hidden Rivers, they've been around longer than I have, and they know. There's a reason why Hidden Waters became so respected. It's because of their leadership.
Regardless, we need to focus on the task at hand before any of that happens.
Agreed.
For now, we stick to the plan. Go forward, go home, get some rest. When the boss comes to talk to you, let me know. We will proceed from there. Do we have an accord?
We do.
Good. Sunshine on you, my sons.
Sunshine on you, sir.
Okay, he takes the letters to the room in the back, and that's the last you see of him.
Okay.
We all leave.
We good?
We head back to the refugee camp. We inform the elder of our...
So, how was your adventure there tonight, pup?
Well, that was, it was eventful.
I do tell.
First of all, when they say goose season,
Sir Honks-a-Lot said hi.
yes, Roland is very forthcoming of that. Sir Honks-a-Lot did say hi. That is a giant fucking goose that has the health points of a goddamn Tarrasque, I swear it.
What do you mean by health points?
Yeah,
What the
that's
fuck
the
is
same.
Sorry,
those?
I'm sorry. It has the endurance of a Tarrasque, I swear.
That's good to know. Might need to fortify around the camp then.
Just
That's interesting.
don't shed blood. Bludgeoning weapons only. Hide your claws, Elder.
Good to know, good to know, good to know.
Very good to
Secondly,
know, because we bagged ourselves a 10-point goose.
better than 10 points.
I'm going to start ignoring you now.
I mean, if we need food, we could technically go retrieve the corpse. That is a lot of foul before it goes.
I'd
foul.
rather not go anywhere near so much bloodshed because, well, more might be coming and we don't want to lead it back to the camp where there's already more fucking blood.
Yes. But anyway, other than the goose, the untitled goose, we have an issue with everything that's going on. Axel, please, you are the one that's neck deep in this shit, so please explain in full detail to our elders so we can plan.
Well, I was the one that was head deep in it, so...
Yes, head deep, indeed, I agree.
Anyways, Warforged boss lost his head.
I'm well aware
no.
of this, yes.
Just doing a recap.
You don't need to.
Well, the head was stolen for a reason. He was selling...
Heads are seldomly stolen for anything other than a reason.
Yeah, it was.
Fair.
Details of what we found.
The head was stolen. We found evidence that the Warforged leader was selling weapons to the gang. Gang took the head
What?
instead of paying him.
What gang?
There's a gang in this city that we found out, and they've been trying to take over the city, I guess.
I have no evidence on that one.
Well, that's what we were told by the clergy.
I just realized this plot got awfully real. This is what happens to a lot of guns that go missing. The police sell it to gangs.
Well, this guards
This wasn't this wasn't police though, and I could have made it more CIA where or no FBI by making the guards sell cocaine to the minorities of the area.
Yeah.
But let's not get into politics.
Yeah, for those who don't know who are watching
No.
the stream,
Stop.
please Google it.
Bad fun.
But anyway, so anyways, Elder, this gang is a big problem. We have pretty much, well, actually, the goose scared them off of one of their hideouts, but they're more or less still there. The clergy is willing to help us wipe them out. The Warforge that they took the head from is also going to join forces to wipe them out. If we
One
get
less
rid of-
gang is a good thing.
Yeah, we get rid of them, it's going to most likely
But
prevent.
why
more
did they
issues.
steal the head of the head Warforged?
Didn't want to pay him, I guess.
Why would they want to pay him?
We think it was a deal gone bad.
Yeah, why would they want to pay him? That's why he took the head. So they didn't
Remember,
pay him.
we are an honorable race. These people are not.
I'm well aware, Pop. I've been alive longer than you. I've dealt
I
with
know.
less honorable people.
Yeah,
Don't
but we're
lecture
talking
me
like
on this.
Way less than anything we've seen.
Please.
Okay, fine. Red Dragon levels.
Please. Not like that.
Mm,
Don't try to hyperbole
Okay,
me,
okay,
Pup.
okay.
I've seen more than you have and never
I
will
know,
have.
Elder.
You know, and yet you're still lecturing me. You're still trying to outdo me. Fucking stop.
But what else? We ever gave the paperwork to the other guy.
Yeah. He's got the evidence. He'll turn it into the city
Who?
guard,
Who?
the priest.
Oh, you could have said that. You didn't.
Till now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just gotta hope for that the priest is also honorable.
Yeah.
I have every reason to think he is.
I
While you were
trust him.
gone, I've had many discussions with him.
Look, he did us a favor by coming here. I did him a favor. What he does with that favor, that's none of my business at this point.
The only good news is that we're gonna have a fight on our hands soon. We need to be
Yeah.
prepared. But
Well,
there's,
he can hang on to the letters, or he can burn them, or he can turn them in. Doesn't bother me.
either way, though, we will. He said that if with or without the Warforge, he'll help us get to the desert southern city, so we can
That's
at
good.
least
That's good.
talk to the court. Now, I need you to come with us. I'm sorry, but there's no question. You have to come.
My people need me here,
I
Pup.
know they do, but we have other.
This
areas.
is not up for negotiations right now.
We need someone who's dealt with both of them as well. I need someone of my own accord to be there with me to discuss situations with both the Dragonborn and the dwarves. We know they're at war. They're about to go to war. I think this is a distraction for whatever attacked us is going to use this war as a
Calm
smokescreen.
down. Sit down. Breathe. I know what you're saying. But I can't make that journey, Pup.
What other elders do we have that can?
I'm the only one here.
Look, leaders are usually swayed by evidence, not
It's
by...
not evidence,
Don't
you
have
fucking
evidence.
bellend.
And he's right.
I'm just saying, if you think that someone's using this as a distraction, why don't we just go find evidence for it?
Yep.
Present it in front of them, we can stop a war.
Even then, though, the other is right. He is the only one other than me from the city that is able to help these people.
We'll have to go out and get it and bring it back then.
It does no. It.
Pup,
Elder,
you need to
explain.
understand. I maybe have 2 weeks left. This was my last and go. I'm not going to make it across the journey. My place is here. Planting the seeds that were burned again.
Is there a
That's my
totem
last
here in this area?
There may be something, but I don't know. The only totem I know is right there.
We need to see before if you know you only have this much time left. We need to see if there is a totem here so that you can at least join the spirit world.
I'll find it. Don't worry. One way or another, we all find our way home.
There's our answer, boys. We are going to have to do this ourselves.
All right. Well, if we don't know what we're doing, our enemies can anticipate our moves. So,
Did you hear that from a book you read? You fucking bellend. That's some of the most contrived shit I've ever heard. And believe me, I've heard some fucking contrived shit. Have you
does
ever
that
tried to
sound
heard
untrue?
a gnome quote philosophy to you? I have, many times. It's fucking stupid.
I've been there. It's pretty stupid.
I don't know. I kind of liked it.
Of course you did.
All right.
As this is all happening, you kind of pat Kahal on the back a little bit, and you somehow feel like a small surge of energy go through you, and it feels somehow comforting but very cold. You're not sure why.
That would be unicorn.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
What's up, Ian Cole?
Just felt fairly cold all of a sudden. Something came through me when I touched you.
Did you see anything? A vision?
Roll for.
No, just did you see anything? Just answer.
Wait, can that cause that?
Whatever's
I saw
in me,
a
I don't
series.
know.
I saw figures. I can't really make out. Very shadowy.
You didn't see figures, you saw a figure.
Right.
And you definitely got the sense that whatever it is powerful.
Bright. It's bright.
You can't see if it was bright or not.
Yeah, I can't tell what it was, but it was something huge, something powerful, something emanating a massive amount of energy.
The evil guy in the dream I had on the first session. Do I know about how tall that guy was?
About average height.
Would you say the thing's about yay high?
Yay high? I'd say, I mean, as far as height goes, I mean, it's definitely smaller than me. So by maybe like about half as tall as me.
That
I'd say like an average height
you're
of a
talking
human.
about.
What did it look like? Was it humanoid or was it an animal?
It looked like a mixture of both.
Big busty.
Well, I
That
could-
totem thing you talk about, can that cause visions?
Unicorn is one of the gods. She can do whatever she wants. If she is, here's the thing. I don't know what is in me. Okay, I just know that if the Karen was destroyed, Unicorn probably went down with it. If Unicorn is somehow still with us, if this thing is Unicorn, whatever he felt, I mean that would explain the power.
Who is Unicorn?
Unicorn is the spirit totem that pretty much kept the city alive. How Karens work is they are a magical vessel of power. They are a natural source of power, and they are controlled or governed by a totem spirit. That totem spirit is permanently bound to that area. Unicorn was of Hidden Rivers, that whole area. We built a city around her with her help. But when the city was ransacked and fell, she most likely fell with it.
Think of it like this. Totems are power. They're like souls. We built the soul a vessel around it, a cairn. In essence, a vessel can exist without a soul, but a soul needs a vessel to anchor itself to this plane. The cairn was the vessel for Unicorn's soul. If the vessel was destroyed, the soul is no longer bound to this plane and is gone.
If Unicorn would return to the Umbra, if that's the case. I still don't know what this is. It hurts. I cannot change forms. I don't know what's going on. And the last time I tried, I just heard someone tell me to not. And it did not sound like Unicorn. It was male, it was dark, it didn't feel right, and I'm worried.
As you say that, you hear the voice again go, "Give her time. Give me time."
Right.
and
And Diablo slowly comes out of your
it
soul.
sends a shiver down your spine,
Yeah, just
and everyone sees it.
It's the Diablo
Everyone
Soul
sees
Gem
it.
thing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
looked painful.
All right. Well, whatever's going on, seems like we're all being affected by it.
Yeah,
At least-
so figure you saw. Can I describe the figure from the dream I had?
The vision, yes.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I don't remember the description.
So it was
Roll
it
for
was
every
a it was
check.
a male human of again about average height. It looked like he might have been wearing robes. He kind of had this coat over him, about medium-ish, long, dirty blonde hair. You didn't really get a good look at his face because he kind of turned to the side, so you don't got a really side profile. From what you see, from what you remember, and from what you could tell, looked like a fairly handsome dude. Nothing really deformed, like no signs of age, no like necrotic anything. Just looked like a normal ass dude.
Human, about yay high, about this length of head, blonde.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. All I
who's
saw
she
was
as
just
Malfoy?
No.
all I saw was just
Who
a
is that?
shadowy figure. I wonder, can I make out the environment he was in?
You can try. Go ahead and roll wisdom.
20, natural.
It was dark, so you can't really quite tell. You can kind of remember it, and somehow that it felt like you were standing on what could have been maybe grass under your feet, but in terms of like what was around you, can't quite recall.
Yeah, all I can remember is that he was in we were just in the grassy area.
Right.
And
You said it was halfish humanish.
it was humanish height, shape.
I wish
That's
there was a way I can commune with whatever the fuck is in me.
Do we know anyone that could manage that?
You're able to commune with the spirits, and you've dived deep into the Umbra Elder. Is there any way? I mean, I've dived deep too, but I can't right now. It won't let me.
I can't tell, Pop. It's possible that this form the totem's taken is something that needs time to set, I suppose. Some time to lay the roots, I guess. And until it does, there's no way to commune with it. It's in a dormant state. I can't tell you. I've never seen anything like this.
Do you think Pachua is in this area? The desert totem?
It's certainly possible he's around, but I'm not sure.
We need to find. Maybe Pachua might be able to tell us. For those who don't know, Pachua is another totem of another Karen in the desert. He is part of the Red Talon tribe. He might be able to help us, or at least help me understand what the hell this is. And his power can definitely help us on our journey south. However, Roland, you might need to stay away from us when we do. He is extremely hated. He is extremely racist against humans. He has
I
an
think
issue.
he may be more concerned about the dwarves and dragonborn at the moment, to be fair, Pup.
He will hate.
Humans
Roland's
may...
quiet enough. He
Some-
can hang back. He'll be fine.
Pachua only, like just to know, Pachua only deals with beast races. He would be concerned about the Dragonborn. He would absolutely be against the dwarves because they're humanish.
Whatever the case is,
He's partially corrupted, by the way.
good to know. This figure you're speaking of, lad, oddly oddly specific.
Yeah. The
Looking
morning
for
you both-
someone.
The morning you both showed up, I had a little bit of a dream, and I saw you, and you in it. I thought it was just a fever dream, but with everything that's been happening, I'm starting to think there was a little bit more of a vision.
What gives you that impression, lad?
Well, I never seen any of you before in my life before then.
Axel, just tell them what you really are. I know what you are. Just
What?
explain. You have
A warlock?
yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm a spellcaster.
So
No
you-
shit.
Wow, really?
Warlocks can have
You watched me
jobs.
cast a spell.
Yeah, but I thought you were just a tax auditor.
Warlocks can have jobs.
He is a tax
Fun-
auditor
fun-
by trade. His actual class is a warlock.
Oh,
What's a
okay,
class?
Why do you
It's
keep,
something
why
you
do you
take in
keep,
school.
Skill
So,
set.
Elder, in the areas around us, and I would have explained, like, basically is what you are able, like, how we're born into our different types of phases. Like, I was born a full moon, so I'm a warrior. He would technically be born on, like, a new moon.
I'm aware, lad. But you said class.
That's what I mean. Humans and other races call it classes.
Fair enough. All right,
We call it auspices.
good to know. Anyway, lad.
That's the first word I've heard of it.
Anyway, lad.
I never heard that.
This vision you had. What else happened in it?
We fought some guys, killed some guys, and then there was a guy that was over at Lightwell and wasn't very happy with us.
This Lightwell. What was it like?
We're just shooting energy up in the air.
Could you tell what type? Can you remember?
That's out of my expertise, I think. But do I remember?
Well, it sounds
Go
like
ahead.
we do well. Nothing to worry about.
Arcana?
Yep.
I don't think I'm trained in Arcana. So, 16.
It's out of your expertise. It just looked like pure energy of some sort.
Sorry, it's out of my expertise. The reason I have a patron to give me power is because I'm not very smart myself.
You don't say.
Well, no, I did say.
I don't even know why I bothered.
That's on brand.
Thinking of it as this way, Elder, it looks like if it was a beam of light.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
No, I meant like, was it a solid beam?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
pretty big beam.
All right. Never heard of anything like that in my time. Though I may have some who might. I'll send letters and see if anyone can tell you more. For now, after this great goose fight, I think all of you have earned some rest. Go take a load off. We'll see what happens.
I need to drink after that fucking fight.
I'm sure you'll find plenty, lad. Go lie down, all of you, and wait for this boss to tell you what is happening next. Sleep tight. Get out of my fucking tent.
Alright, getting out of your tent.
I appreciate your hospitality. Have a good night.
No, dude.
Grab Ian Call and pull him out.
Honk.
And the other says, leave, leave.
And with that, I'd say we call it.
Alright. Another episode complete.
Very much so. So, well done, lads. As a reminder to everyone, just in case you're just joining us, there will be no stream next week. Just other things have come up that personal things.
Weddings!
Thank you. That require our attention. So yeah, next week is a hiatus, but we should be resuming the week after. So until then, thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you then. Skull, and be well.